Did it start? Hey y'all, I'm gonna do a quick review. I know you like ain't no quick doggone videos over here for you. Yeah, but hi Melanites. Hi, newcomers. If you're new to the channel, can y'all share this video? But do I really want traffic? See, the upside of having not too much traffic, you can really say what you want. The downside of having traffic, you gotta, because you get the attentions of you know who. Them Google goons. And you know, when you get traffic, here comes the monitors. Remember them hall monitors in school? Y'all went to public too. They have hall monitors in private school. I have two aunts that went to Dalton, New York. I was always impressed by that. Very smart. After my house got robbed, I wasn't impressed with their smarts no more. That ain't got nothing to do with this video. Hold on, y'all. I was 9 months pregnant. I'm in my 20s. Would you rob a pregnant lady? One that's related to you or not? Y'all read the memoir. Anyway, what time is it? 8:04. Then they got a nerve to be mad at me. And that's something. Would you rob somebody's house and then have nerve to be mad at them afterwards? Pre the robbery? Probably during the robbery. But what the cousin explained how it was. Then she tells me about that. They ain't gonna tell me. I'm not gonna tell you who got what. But then she try to tell me who didn't have what. That mind control shit. Want to control the aftermath of the crime. And that's bullshit. That's what they said. The robber always returned to the scene of the crime twice. Or some shit you say back when I used to watch the Matlock and all that on regular TV. I still got the DVD. Let me give you out time. Is that 8:05? Papa's still sleeping. You know, I woke up at Tinkle and take care of bathroom needs. And then I woke up with the FD review on my mind. Shout out to FD. No, I'm not a fan of his, nor do I sub. But I'll check out some of his reviews. Basketball Wives, you know, stuff I watch. But I didn't get to watch the Basketball Wives till later on. You know what I'm saying? No cable. I'd be at a friend's house carrying on. But, you know, like saving DVR or whatever. Saving some shit. I don't know. But, his review for this last episode, Basketball Wives Season 7, Episode 7. The 7 reveal. You know I'm Astro Mama. I do the numerology and all that other shit, too. I'm getting into geometry and all that. This, that, third, and the other one. But, y'all studied number 7. Erykah Badu, the name of her firstborn, 7, just to be cute. And then Sevon spelled his name differently, so it could numerologically get turned into a 7. Because the way 7 is spelled traditionally, that's a 2. 2 is still prime. But, the 7th, yeah. Very good. You know, kudos to the producers. Finally, I won't even call this episode of reality TV with REEL. This felt like, it felt real, REAL. I was like, kudos. And it seemed like it would be the most of the original one. See the original man? I ain't gonna get into Melanated and Solver and all that. Didn't it seem more real with the original players there? Who's new that was in the cypher? Jackie was quiet. Jackie felt more like a real person. I guess when it's time to mind your... Ain't that a bitch? When it gets real, people know who... The ones that mind their business know who to mind their business. I was like, Jackie... Like, just evolved and mature. She probably done read Takari's book. I got Angela Staten. Y'all tweet this to Angela Staten. Angela Staten, holla, please. WisdomWanda@gmail. I spoke to King, Mr. King at the office there. WisdomWanda. See, can y'all get me a scholarship or something? Now, WisdomWanda@gmail, please. Don't put the H on that Wanda. WisdomWanda@gmail. Nessa, homies, please tweet this to Angela Staten, please. It's in the video. And Angela, I'll tell you what I'm talking about, okay? I've been trying to get the money out of Papa Bear. Yeah, I want to publish the memoir. I like how Mr. King, very professional. I think he's a Virgo. You can pay in parts, you know. I think that's how y'all prefer it, which is pretty cool. But it's still pricey. Now, the one I could afford, the $5.99 packet, girl, he's, oh, no, that's just an ebook. I'm like, oh, just an ebook. Because I'm old school. I want people to, because people from my era want to get in bed with the book. Like I do, and curl up with the book. You have your tea at night. You know what I'm saying? I ain't getting in bed with that damn tablet. Unless y'all new schools. Y'all new schools getting in bed with tablet. Y'all better put a stick of shungite on there. Yeah, y'all getting in bed with radiation. But that's new school. Let me not, because my papa, okay, he pushing 70. And he in the bed with the phone. I'm like, Papa, you get that radiation on the phone. What's wrong with you? I don't want to cuss at Papa. You know what I'm saying? But get that shungite, y'all. Put that shit around your bed. Don't fuck around. Google it. Study shit. Hold on, I'm trying to give y'all time. I like to timestamp my, no, well, not time, you know, give me my video to shit. Hold on, what is this for? What the, my glasses. Oh, that's an 8. I thought it was a 6. I thought I was up earlier than Cootie Brown. Shout out to Kaya. Okay, it's 8:09 a.m. Eastern Standard, Wednesday. It's the 4th of July. Oh, damn. Oh, it's what's called Independence Day, y'all. Yeah, know I study differently now. But, I study differently. But, yeah, you can study, you know, 4th of the Independence Day and her origins and what that is. Shout out to people celebrating for whatever reason, you know. But definitely keep your ancestors in mind, the melanated people. Pour a little, let out, Tupac, pour something out for them. But you know, your barbecue on today, look like it's going to be a hot, well, I'm over here on the East Coast, it's going to be a hot ass day. I can feel it now. 8 o'clock in the morning, the heat is on. Ow. And what y'all going to do, have fun shit. But be safe, y'all, okay? Be safe. Alrighty, so. Well, today is a Wednesday. Ooh. Wednesday's already ruled by Uranus. They gonna be doing popping firecrackers. Ooh, that just came in. Be safe, y'all, because you got the Uranian flavor, and it's the 4th of July. Then 50 Cent got a rap verse talking about the 4th of July. I don't know what song this shit is. His birthday coming too. Shout out to all the cancers. I used to work with a cancer. Hi, Ruby girl. Today's Ruby's birthday. Happy birthday, Ruby girl. Yeah, she was trying to teach me about stocks and stuff. She was like, I'm telling you, it's easy. And I'm sitting like, I went to study my Series 7 grade. That shit was hard as hell. Shout out to Jim Greco. He was nice to me. The whole staff. Yeah, acceptance. Okay, let me get to the, because FD, you done inspired me to do a review. I wasn't going to do a review, which I should have wanted to. Back that's a 7-7 shit going in. Master number 14 and 1+5 and shit. And it's that's still prime number. Okay. Listen to me. Finally, it felt like real TV, and they let the shit ride, because I don't think producers is really trying to push some real shit. And let me tell you about Virgo. Jennifer's a Virgo. I never saw it for her. I don't know. But when I got on her, I never saw it for Susie either, but I root for the underdog. It's just how the creator of the sun wired me. But still, I wouldn't want to cozy up to be a fan. Jennifer, my sister met you in person in New York. And she was on Facebook, because you tend to judge people from these what's called reality TV shows. And my sister was in a restaurant. She texting us and on Facebook telling us, Jennifer's in this restaurant. Should I go ask her for a picture and say hi? I was like, no. It was a mixed reviews down to the thread. No, you take a picture with Jennifer for. But she didn't listen. My sister's a Cancer. Shout out to the Cancers. That's it. Yeah, and Jennifer's a Virgo, so earth and water have high tolerance for one another and things of that nature. So they took the pictures. Jennifer probably takes so many pictures with so many people. Jennifer, you remember you was in New York? You took a picture with a light-skinned girl in the restaurant? You probably say, I don't give a shit. Virgo, the female. No shade to if you're a Virgo listening. No shade. Some Virgos I do like. I love Iyanla Vanzant. I do. Jada's making me like her. I wasn't feeling her at first, but I wanted to feel it because Tupac loved her. Tupac love you. It's hard for me not to feel you because he's such a real man, the spirit, the soul. I don't think he would like anyone vile. Well, evil. No shade. They said Eve and Lilith are Virgos, and I ain't trying to offend either one of them, okay? No shade to Virgo. I guess my aunt is a Virgo. My first introduction. Not induction, Lord, no. I know they like, no, you done said the shit. Freudian slip. No. First introduction to the catty frequency is my mom's sister, and she's a Virgo. And she was telling us, she was a double Virgo back then, Virgo moon, Virgo sun. But I don't know. In the memoir. But I'd rather believe her than, because they said her year. My aunt is kind of like somebody, okay, a president of something. So I was looking at her on YouTube, and then the Google thingy, it had the year, which makes sense. My mom was like, yeah, we're 10 years apart. I'm like, but that would give her an Aquarius moon. There's no way she has an Aquarius moon. I won't accept it. And my mom's like, well, I'm not into astrology. I don't know. But I said, she herself years ago said she has a Virgo moon. And my mother's still sitting there like, I don't know what the moon, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But she don't cuss. Mommy don't cuss. But I just can't believe my aunt has a Virgo moon. I won't accept it. The Virgo sun, yes, but she always said her son had a Virgo moon. I mean, Aquarius moon. Never mind, y'all want me to get to basketball wise. 10 minutes in. Y'all already know how the video's going to be. Y'all come here, okay? Did I not tell you about the Gibbons moon? Google that. Google that. Disseminating moon. Google that, okay? And then help you understand other scattered type of energies. You just look at the person and go, you born on the Gibbons moon. Hey, bitch, they may not know. Y'all look up in the phone sitting there, okay? Now listen to me. Yeah, back to this real, finally, you know, real episode. Because I don't think just fighting and catty shit is a quote unquote real. It's entertaining, you know, but it's not substance. You know what I mean? You fucking somebody's husband and remaining friends with them. That's some substance for your ass. You see what I'm saying? People don't believe that Ev did it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. You'll get like, oh, your reputation precedes you. Yeah, let's start with whether she fucked Shaq in the past or not. Now, she admitted to fucking Kenny Anderson. And I know Kenny's family, your cousin. Hey, shout out to Kenny. Kenny, we interfacing Queens, not Queens, is it Queens Mall, Queensboro? I worked at the cookie, you know the cookie stand. I only a free advertisement. Yeah, they still in business? I don't know. But you came up to the cookie stand. I think I said it then. I'm like, I know your cousins, Nikki and Casey and them, the Gibsons. Hold on. I don't think family and friends got this video. They don't know I got a channel. Anyway, and no, he's not gonna remember the cookie stand way back in it. Was that the 80s? I was it the 80s. It was like in high school. I think it was. He's not gonna remember all that. You know what I mean? But you know, my coworker likes the quintessential look that basketball players and NBAers will look at. I don't know what she thought. I was friendly banter. I'm like, oh, because you're a beautiful family. And we're going back and forth and this and that there and the other one. And I don't know what the fuck she thought. I forgot her name. I wouldn't say it here, but you know, the light skin with the what's called the good hair, very pretty girl. But the standard with what we're not controlled, what's called programmed to see as pretty. My ex-bestie said that years ago. I'll never forget. We was on the phone looking at the TLC video. This is the 90s. The TLC video. Is it? I don't want. Yeah, No Scrubs video. And she was like, Left Eye's my girl. I said, mine too. You know, just we tend to have a favorite. All humans with different bands and groups. Just one stand out to you, and that's it. They in your heart chakra, and that's the fuck it. We like the group as a whole. We love to the point Left Eye passed away. Yeah, we were distraught. Okay, like we knew her personally. I still pull a little look out for Left Eye on her birthday. Do y'all do that? Anyway, family members, you just Tupac done told you pour a little look out. Hell, y'all just find some soil and pour a little look out. Just what I'm saying to you. I pour some out for the earth herself. Malku. Tiamat, okay. Earth Day, pour a little. I digress. Okay, listen to me. So then, the ex-bestie, my ex-bestie, this is Leo Sag Moon, Scorpio Ascendant. She was like, Chili's pretty. I said, she is pretty. But it's a when you say pretty, like you on the phone, like, oh, she's pretty, what do you immediately think of? Do you see how the standard is set? And you don't know if that's your thoughts or that's just how we all been programmed. You know, the masses have been programmed. So that's Chili has that look. If you go on the phone, oh, what she look like? Oh, she's pretty. That's the kind of look that will immediately come to you. And then that's what my ex was saying. My ex-bestie was saying. She was like, why pretty? When you say pretty, that's it. There's other forms of pretty. I think Left Eye look better than them. I'm like, that's because we like her so much, so we're partial. I do too, but is it because we like her so much, so we're partial? And she was like, if I was a dude, I would step to Left Eye. I'm like, but is it because you refuse to accept the standard that's forced on the masses? She was like, no, I just find her to be the cutest one. I still think, I was on the phone, like, I still think it's because we like her. It's a like heart chakra thing. Anyway, I digress. How did I get to this topic? I know I wanted to discuss pretty girls. Oh, shit. And then the pretty girls going to be having songs talking about pretty hurt and all that other shit. We ain't going with them songs and shit now. As much as pretty get a pass. You know what else, too? When you meet a pretty girl, that's that standard of pretty I just described, and she's genuinely nice, don't you look at them like angels and goddesses? You're like, you know you can be a bitch and get away with it. You do. I say the shit, you know. I have the comedic aspect in my natal chart. well-respected astrologers done pointed it out. I'm like, well, what is that? They say, you know, your Mercury's right here. They don't know. I don't know. I'm sitting there as a true blue client. They don't know about no funny teas I possess. I'm like, that could be in the natal chart. Yeah, most comedians have it. It's something with the Mercury and some shit. I didn't give you all aspects. You know what I'm saying? You'll learn if you're studying shit. So what I'm saying is, I forgot what I'm saying. What are the pretty girls? But let's go back to the episode. No, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I tend to root for... I'm back to the episode because shit. I tend to root for the underdog. I do. Whether I didn't like them before or not. But let me tell you, think back to Miami way back in the day. When it was Evelyn's birthday party. Y'all remember? Y'all going back now? Now, I was in college. I was still in my 40s, but I was in college. It's the college classmates that made me look at these dogs. Not made me, but they would talk about it in school. I'm like, what are y'all looking at? Ridge, my bestie Ridge, platonic. We went back in the days. I met him in '84. Could you imagine? Shout out to Ridge. That's Mike Vick. Cousin. Well, Mike is his cousin. No, who's born first? Ridge is born first. No, y'all never meet my Ridge. Mike Vick, you need to want to go ahead and want to meet him. You got a real cousin, you hear me, from Brooklyn, okay? Yeah, none of your coins. All right. Okay. He's just highly astute. You go on and ask your family. Mike Vick, you came up to New York when his mom was sick. Do you remember? You was just about to get into the NFL. And Rich was like, but he was distant. He probably, I see. Rich was like, I don't blame him. His family was like, you know, you're on the precipice of something big, you know. But does it ring a bell, Mike Vick? And I wouldn't be doing this, Rich, if my channel had followings now. Rich, calm down. I think y'all should know each other. He can find you. He can find you right through his family. Mike Vick asked about your New York family. And think back, what was it, late 99, early? Ridge's mom was sick. She got sick. And the family from Virginia came up. Just before the public knew Mike Vick. Because I remember Rich calling me on the phone. Yo, Yachty. I got a cousin about to go to the NFL. I'm like, oh, word, that's dope. And we went on with the conversation. But he did say he was a little distant, but I can understand why, you know what I'm saying? But no, you got a gem, Mike Vick. You hear me when I tell you? Rich, Media. Hold on, Papa, I couldn't find any fruit. Did you eat all the bananas? You know, I like to have a piece of fruit in the morning, baby. I look for the apples. I love that you love fruit, but you go through them like a daggone beaver. Huh?
The apple hanging right there.
I gotta go wash it, though. Papa, I can't leave. When you're doing the podcast type of thingy, I can't wait for my baby to come on down here so he could transfer these videos to podcast. People can't see you now on this shit. They're like, what the hell going on to do the podcast? I may leave a few up here just to have the channel, you know, a little fluffy. Little type communicatively fluffy. I don't know. Not fluff and frills, but you know, I don't want to leave it a naked channel. Yeah. But I keep getting told that this is definitely podcast stuff. Anywho, y'all, I'm back. You know, like a piece of fruit, y'all. In the morning, eat a piece of fruit first thing in the morning. You can have a fruitful day. I got that from Zio bag. Whatever. Shout out to him. Virgo. Yeah. And then, see how I give credit where credit's due is another radio gal. She says that now, but people think it came from her. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh shit, they thought that came from her. But you know, again, I got it from Zio Bay. I guess everybody don't give credit where credit is due. And because her name, oh no, because then you know, y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm trying to be, I know it'd be defamatory. It's not my style. But I gave her another idea, and she went to hit the ground running with it, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But can I have one shout out, some kind of credit? Never mind. Anywho, and she's aware of it. You know, I gave a jewelry party at a friend's house, and she was being bossy. Just calm down, girl. What is wrong with you? We know you got your own radio show you can use, so you're in boss mode, but you're not there. You here now, somebody's house. Therefore, I can't say ain't where you from, is where you at. So, you know, I'm just like, where's Aries at in your chart? You know, it's bossy. You know what I'm saying? Well, Capricorn rules bosses, but don't y'all find Aries to be more bossy than the Capricorn? I know you're like, well, what Capricorn you talking about? But in the 10th house, that's Capricorn, that's bosses. You know what I'm saying? Corporations, hold on. They both cardinal. Okay, 90 degrees apart. You said. Okay, I digress. But in that moment, and she was like, "Well, you know, I'm a mom." I guess that was justifying the bossiness. I'm like, I'm a mom too, and a grandmom, and she looked good. And that's what was tolerable. She's older than me, and don't look it. She looks very good. That melanin, okay, you know what I'm saying, percolating. Because I looked at her natal chart. She asked me to look at it a while back, and she gave me, you know, you got to give you a year. I'm like, yeah, that's when you're born. All this time, I thought I was older than her. She looks great. Hold on. So in the moment, I called her boss mother because you was like, you know, I'm a mother. You know, I guess it's trying to justify the bossiness. And I'm like, girl, we don't go to your radio station bossing you. What the hell? But I'm like, I'm a mother and a grandmother. I just don't go to somebody else's house getting bossy and no, I don't do that shit. If you ask my opinion, you know, that's different. You know, or it's open discourse and we talking about something outside the house, world events, you know, current, hold on. That's different, huh? Water break. I should put a little lime in this water. So I said, yeah, that's a boss mother. And I'm like, that would be a good t-shirt, boss mother. I hope y'all don't bite. Oh, God, I hope I don't have biters listening to me. You a biter? Oh, jeez. In any event. And I said, God damn it, I just gave you an idea, another one. And I said, and watch you do it and don't give me no credit. I said it right there. You know I said that right in Tanya's dining room. And shout out to THT. And Tanya was the sole witness standing there. And I said, Tanya, you're the sole witness. And then she looked, let me tell you why I think she's aware of this. Because at first, sometimes you don't think a person is aware of where they got something from, and they're just flying with it. Like, maybe they're not aware that I didn't want to tell them that shit. And I was like, no, she's aware. Because she looked at Tanya and was like, but you ain't going to tell nobody, right? And it sounded like you were just joking and stuff. And I was like, oh, shit, she's aware. She's aware. Yeah, but boss mother t-shirts, it sound like some mob ties or some shit. But ain't that be a cute t-shirt? Don't buy it. But don't do it if you ain't an actual mother and bossy. You got to have both attributes, I would think. You know what I'm saying? I like the other one, the Beyonce quote. I'm not bossy, I'm the boss. I think she got that from Jigga Man. You his Sagittarius, New York born ass. She probably went home saying, you know, the Virgos can be very sensitive. No shade, but it's true. I know Marvin Gaye said we're all sensitive at the top of one of his hit songs, which we are. So I'm speaking about extra sensitive. Water signs and Virgos. I say fire too. But I'd be the only one in the cipher, the Astro cipher, saying it. They be like, fire. Not more sensitive than water. I said, maybe not more sensitive than water, but sensitive. It's fire. It's the only element that really needs two other elements to stay alive. Fire needs earth, something to attach itself to. Think of a forest fire and trees. It needs earth, and it needs air. Fire needs two other elements to stay alive. Yes, I find fire to be very sensitive. Air is the only independent element. The only one. There's oxygen in the ocean. There's oxygen in the earth, the soil. And like I just said, fire needs air to breathe, to get bigger and bigger. That's air. We don't talk about shit now. Air don't need no other element. It keeps rising to the top. Pollution, the air keeps rising till it gets thinner and thinner and thinner and just weightless and no air and dissipate, vanish. Okay, magic air, invisible. Okay, it just... I know you're like, when you gonna get to the fucking basketball wives, fuck all astrology mumbo jumbo? Non-astro nights ain't here for this fucking astrology. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'm moving on and on. Back to season 7, episode 7, which was the shit. Now, Tammy, you was my favorite from the gate. But we will also, because I remember the scene, the aerial scene, I think it was in the parking lot, where Shawnee hugs Tammy. And like, you know, welcome to the show. But I also thought, well, were they friends before this Basketball Wives show? So I was side-eyeing Shawnee. Like, did she bring her on the show for a specific reason? And FD touched on that. You see, calculating and planning. Like, I know someone that was married to an NBA player that would be perfect for Ratchery. Because, you know, VH1 producers probably had Shawnee in a meeting. Oh, you're too highbrow. You're too refined. Well, this is what she's showcasing herself to be. You know, perception. You know, we want the show to be a little bit more ratchet. They probably may not use the word ratchet in the meeting. They probably said a little bit more entertaining, if you will. Yeah, Shawnee probably said, I know the perfect person. And she was on Real World. You may remember her. You could bring up in your computer to see who I'm talking about. But, you know, I doubt if they were friends prior to, like, girl on the phone, like, hey, girl, you know. But it's deeper than just Basketball Wives, people. Oh, FD. And I remember Maslow's from college, too. Maslow's Law and Homer and all that. In my English class, one of my English classes. And that was an Argentina teacher. Shout out to her. I wouldn't say her name, but shout out to her. She was telling me, not me, the whole class about be mindful of what you complain about. It could be a whole lot worse. And, you know, I might have 95 credits in legal studies. I repeated, FD inspired that shit too. When I got my degree in economics, yeah, I won't say my school, because, you know, they're going to hold my transcripts hostage for $11,000. And it ain't even 11, it was 9,000. I got the bill receipt to prove it. Gonna tell me some mom. I'm like, did I sign that shit? Did I agree with that on paper? Did I sign for that shit? Did I literally sign up for it? I learned I took contract law at your school. What the fuck going on? Shit. That's another topic. Tweet this to a pro bono. Y'all tweet this to all the pro bono attorneys, please. Tweet it. I had any issues with my school. Issues with Author House. Oh, Lord, I just said their name. Yeah, they didn't give me back my $450. I mentioned that in the Dame Dash. What the fuck? Can y'all tweet this to pro bono, please? With this lupus shit, I got a bucket list for your ass, okay? Pro bono attorneys, do your Good Samaritan thing for once a year. Don't all lawyers got to do a one pro bono each year? Some Good Samaritan statue. WisdomWanda@gmail. Don't leave the H. Don't forget the H. Okay, don't forget the H. WisdomWanda@gmail. Don't forget the H at the end of Wanda. In the subject line, just say pro bono. That's me, and I'll know to click on it. Okay, all right. Now, what I can say. Papa, you're going to really run the water. It's a distraction. I can't get my thoughts together as is to stick on the topic with Basketball Wives. Daddy, did you smell his cat food? I put it back in the refrigerator. Smell it. Also, grind the bones. Grind the bones and add that fold that in. He needs vitamins and stuff. I hit the health food store. We make his own raw cat food, y'all. Y'all see them raw cat food videos? Anyway, it's healthier. You know what I'm saying? That's what the video's telling you. You know, his ancestors in the jungle, lions and tigers, they don't eat no damn meow mix. They don't eat that shit. You know, they eat raw meat. So we get the raw ground turkey. Another junkie. She got clicked on for Basketball Wives. Hold on, y'all. Well, I put too much lime to make a whole world of difference. Parched. Formerly parched. Okay, now listen. Remember school. Oh, back to rooting for the underdog. I ain't like Susie, but when Evelyn was bullying her ass because Susie came and ran her mouth back to reportedly a guy named Al. But didn't you know who Susie was, Evelyn, before y'all went to Vegas? I don't understand. Anyway, but she was just, and Susie apologized. I don't like Susie. Nothing to do with her teeth and her lisp, but I don't like how Evelyn treated her that way. And then she's going to treat Stephon Marbury's wife like that for far less, because she knew you can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? That's that bullies really low-key, sometimes bullying other low-key bullies. I'm like, why didn't you do that shit to Evelyn? Not that I'm advocating you do that to any woman. Like Iyanla told Evelyn, you were a thug with women. Oh, man, we're going to get to Evelyn in a minute. I hate when my reviews is longer than the damn show, but this looks like it may be longer than an hour. Oh, the fuck well, okay? Get your popcorn and your pina colada. What's that? Y'all going to probably have good food over there. Anywho, so my point is, I wasn't a fan of Susie's at all. Ugh. But I still don't like anyone being, no sane person likes a bully. So, of course, I'm going to root for the underdog in those instances. Okay, and then Mika, wasn't a fan of Mika. I'm going to turn around to come on back to Tammy for a minute. Because Mika going to come on the show and jump right on the bandwagon of Royce the one to hate. Mika, see, you don't know how to be new. This is an old school etiquette books. When you enter in a new fold, a new circle, I know you was trying to do the most in a quick flash hurry so you can secure your place next season and all this and all that. No, just don't have that fear of, oh, I want to be re-signed. I'm not, this is all presumptive. I don't know if that was in your thoughts. But I'm like, why is she jumping on the bandwagon and hating Royce? You're watching it, you're judging it from what you watched on TV. Now you're actually there and living color. I mean, you're there in the flesh, you know what I'm saying? Just fill out Royce for yourself. What the fuck? So, no, and then, you know, I'm always wanting to be pro-melanin fan. It just does something to the heart chakra when you got a surplus of melanin, and I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling her, and I want to. Don't let you be plump and brown. That's like an instant. I need to feel you, and I'm gonna feel you, and then you just start talking. I'm like, oh fuck, shit, damn. Why not? Why not? Why the fuck? You know what I mean? I don't want to mention racism, but you know what I mean? Caucasians like their own off the bat. Okay. They like their own off the bat. That's what it is. And melanated ones, I would hope you would want to get like that one day. Unity, okay, shit. Hold on. Why am I so parched? I guess because I'm talking. I know you're like, oh, you think? Oh, let me get more water. Hold on. Oh, that Angela Winbush. I've been listening to her. Shout out to Angela. Just a lady. You know, from my era, we had we like Millie Jacksons of the world too, and what's my cousin name? She's my like second or third cousin. Betty Wright. Yeah, that's Betty Wright. Yeah. No, Betty Wright. What would you compare, Papa? Would you compare Betty Wright and Millie Jackson together? You know how those things. So Betty Wright. Shout out to you, Betty Wright. Yeah, we family, girl. We family. We should do another shout out to my other cousin Roxanne. You know Roxanne, girl. Yeah, we family. I want to do a family reunion in Florida. We gonna do this, y'all. What we gonna do? I was speaking of Roxanne. I didn't forget you. Yeah, do we just do Roxanne? No, y'all know Roxanne. I didn't forget you, Mama. It's just, you know what I'm saying. I didn't forget you. Okay, hold on. Pardon me. That was delicious. Water gets in the way. I mean, not water. Hold on. Roxanne, life's getting away. We don't have a car in the South. Could you imagine? But we still get around. Friends come get us here and there. My brother. But I just know I didn't forget you. I love you, Mom. Okay. Y'all do the not the baby shower. What am I saying? Hold my baby. Somebody pregnant. Y'all do the family reunion. I'll be able to help really good from the phone. But just getting around, you know. Soon change. I'll share for the better. Hold on. Papa, I'm so parched. Anyway, so how did I get on Millie Jackson and Betty Wright? Oh yeah, in my day, you like those. You like the ones that don't take no tea for the fever, don't take no wood nickels type of lady. Then you just like the lady too, the demure, the ladies. I can, because I don't want to offend anyone. And then you like the big mamas like me, the Monique types, you know what I'm saying? But do the young girls have the TV for entertainment? Do they have that? What I'm saying is like Angela Winbush, Patrice Rushen. Those are ladies. Those ladies. I gotta ask a young girl. I don't even know if they have that. Next time I see my niece, I'm gonna ask her. But probably because my niece like Janet Jackson. She likes ladies. Janet's older than me. She likes and look good. You know what I'm saying? She likes Janet, but that could be from us because my niece remind me of Penny. And I'm like, don't you remind me of Penny from Good Times? Which as she got older, and turns out she watched Good Times. So I was like, you know who Penny is? She was like, I watch Good Times. I'm like, it still comes on TV? Because I'm thinking she was going to the internet to find it. She was like, no, look. I'm just like, oh shit, it's on TV. Oh shit. You know, so they have cable. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I have to ask the young girls, who do they look up to as a lady? A lady, you know what I mean? I have Teresa Graves, we have Pam Grier, Judy Pace, Ashe, Rosalind Cash, Debbie Allen, ladies. So I don't know what the younger girls have, unless they coming over to look at our generation of women. No shade to anyone that's young that say I'm a lady and I'm a public figure. I don't know if I'm gonna ask my niece, she'll tell. She surely will. Maybe they have Janelle Monáe. Probably. I'm gonna ask her without prodding and see what she says. Because I'm hoping they don't have these. That's my point. I hope they don't have the reality TV show women. No shade to y'all, because I know behind the scenes they telling y'all to comport a certain way, okay, to get your coin. No shade to y'all. Let me get back to the episode 7-7. I'm gonna say 7-7 here and there, y'all, to remind me to get back to the episode. I done told you to look up Gibbons Moon. I done told you to look up Disseminating Moon. Okay, all right, you're looking up. All right, you want to look up your own moon, okay? Shout out to Nadia. We met in person, Nadia, in Buffalo, and Nadia, you kind of hurt my feelings. Y'all don't tweet us at Nadia. Sure, don't do it. And Nadia's an Aquarius. She's probably not even aware. And I'm like, why does my feelings hurt? I'm not even a fucking fire sign or water sign. What the hell am I? I felt like a fire and water sign in that moment, because I'm almost certain she wasn't aware. Nadia, you can email me, but what did I say? And Aquarius would be curious, not that they would give a fuck. No shade to Aquarians. But it's airs like, girl, that was in Buffalo 2014. What the fuck, girl, go on with that bullshit. They won't say it, but they're like, really? But not to the point I was like, I'm unfriending her on Facebook, and I don't think I follow her on Twitter. I don't get on Twitter as often though, anyway. But yeah, I was like crushed. Iyanla Vanzant, Virgo, I know what you mean when Oprah, and she's a January Aquarius like Oprah. Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. But in one of her videos, she was interviewing somebody. He was like, well, if the person was born when the moon was void of course, they may not be really emotional types. So I was like, oh shit. So now I'm curious to know who I know. Y'all look up your moon is the point. Were you born when the moon was void of course, or was the moon waning? Was it disseminating moon like mine? Which is waning, waxing moon. You know, that's people who got speed. That guy, Bolt. What's that track guy name? People who got speed for your ass. Were they born when the moon was waxing? Do you see what I'm saying? People who have new, fresh ideas. Were they born on a new moon? Now, I'm not giving y'all my secrets. Y'all became astrologers and took over the shit. Now, shit. Papa, do I give too many ideas out on this daggone shit here? This podcasting? Oh, God, doggone. But that's disseminating information. Do you see how the disseminating shit just worked? Do you see? Now, y'all don't bite and steal. Put it, I hex you. What? Papa, who won Dance with Comedy Jam? Every time I say that, I think of him. And he was dancing like, I'm from France, and something. He was there. You know, he was doing the what would be called the Flaming Pink movements. I cannot think of this comedian name. Funny as hell, but he didn't say hex. He said something. And at the end, I never fucking mind. Y'all don't give a shit. Okay, back to 7-7. Oh, Rising Power Prince. I don't even know if he said he was a 7, but I don't know if he said 11.99 or something. Okay, listen to me. 7-7. Let me get back to the Virgo Jennifer. Now, I done told you I'm no Jennifer fan or Jennifer nowhere about it. Not even a like. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, think back to when Evelyn had the birthday party in the earlier episodes back in the day. Somebody was at that dinner table. Was that Riley? I don't know who that was. Somebody was at that dinner table for Evelyn's birthday. Think back. Was it episode 1? I don't fucking remember. And they said to Jennifer, you're phony. Out of nowhere. I was like, where did that come from? They was at the table eating, you know, things of that nature. And Jenna's a sad. So I was like, oh, Miami's warm in December. It looked like it was sunny as all outdoors outside, literally, okay? And so they were eating. And out of nowhere, she just called Jennifer phony. She said, and she said it in such a nice, polite way, too. Which was probably extra painful, because usually somebody is angry and the ire is up and smoke coming out their ears and nose and eyes and just pissed off. You're so fake, you're phony. And you be looking, because you know part of my Psych 101 tease, like, what the fuck are you so angry about them being fake for? Did you give them some pussy? I mean, if you have to me, per the classes I sat for and what resonated, sound, same logic to me, if you invested no emotional anything into the person, you have no emotional ties to them, what the fuck you care about their personality or whatever it is going on? I never understood displaced passion. I don't want to understand this shit, okay? and displaced dissonance. Do you have a passionate connection? Did y'all fuck? Well, you care what they do. If they not trying to get your guap underhandedly, who gives a fuck about their persona? Who cares? Per the classes I sat in, okay, if you care that much about somebody you don't care about, then something about them reminds you of yourself. Some kind of trigger, something stimulated within you. And that's just what it was said in the class. Even Oprah, one day in an episode, before going to commercial, she said, what you don't like about a person is the very thing you need to work on yourself. Now, I don't think that's absolute. It's very little I find to be 100% absolute. Okay, because you could not like fucking child molesters, but you ain't never harmed no child. So it's nothing that's absolute in anything. But for the most part, I got what you were saying, Oprah. Totally. Yeah, remember that? She used to say some really good gems right before I went to commercial. Per the times I watch, not each and every day on the episode, but you know what I'm saying? Like she said, the very thing you dislike about a person is the thing you should work on. Okay? And again, not absolute. You can not like a loudmouth. You could be, like my papa is quiet and observant to the point of being intriguing. Not that he's trying to be intriguing, he's just observant, and that's his natural state. And a chatty box, a chatty Cathy or chatty Patty may not be his favorite type of, energy. I know you're like, girl, he would chill. But I wouldn't be chatty Patty outside in the world with him. You play your position. Different facets. Humans are multifaceted. And I know that from being an astrologer, looking at the natal charts, okay? Why we're multifaceted, okay? I digress. Yeah, so again, it's not absolute. But in any event, somebody said that to you, Jennifer, and I don't remember who was it. It looked like we see her face now. We didn't see her face a lot in the public TV thing back then. If y'all remember who said that to Jennifer, please put in the comments, because I'm like, was that Ron? I don't remember, child. Anywho. So that tells me that people saw her in that way before the show even came on. They saw something little, not 100 on the level with Jennifer. Before the advent of Basketball Wives. You know what I'm saying? And I think that is a genius concept. Shawnee, I don't know if you came up with it. But back in the day, we would wonder, how do the NBA players find their wives? Now you hear all kinds of stories looking at channels like Hollywood and Fame versus Sacrifice. And things of that nature. You hear all kinds of shit wherein you got an idea of how these women find them, if you will. Coming out of hotel room, closets. And Max Singer said that happened to him. Bobby Brown said that too. Some woman climbed up to his balcony in the hotel. And he had to let it end because he wanted to fall and kill herself. I'm like, what the fuck? But my thing is, don't you need a key to get in the hotel room? That's how you know got to be some behind the scenes power. How you get in the closet of that man's hotel room? Shit, child. Let me tell you here. I was a star. I'm traveling with an RV, please. When we touch down, can you rent an RV? I don't even want no hotel. You can't trust the workers. How the fuck they gonna get in the damn closet? And this Me Too era, nigga. Y'all better get an RV. Shout out to Jedi. Jedi went to sleep, listened to one of your videos. Jedi Revolution. His voice, he's funny. I love you, Jedi. When he was saying that this rent is $4,000 somewhere in California. Is it the Silicon Valley neighborhood? He said fucking nasty, disgusting, fiat rich people. I'm paraphrasing. They have a fucking nerve. They hate the RV people that's in the RV parks that's near them. If we have to pay $4,000 a month for our apartment, how do they get to live in their RVs and da-da-da? Shut the fuck up, bitch. Because then some of them, not these same people, but some people complain about homeless. Oh, they're unsightly and all. Well, why don't you motherfucking fuckers pay taxes? Because you hear a lot of fiat rich people don't find a way not to even pay them shits. And that fiat that you pay in taxes can go to a clean, decent homeless shelter for them. Being that they're unsightly in public. Ain't that some bullshit? They have no compassion. These people have no home. But they just don't want them seen. They don't want them to be seen. Then some go to the damn forest. Then they don't want them in the woods. Well, you don't see them in the woods, bitches. What the fuck? Oh my God, this is getting insane. And this is Caucasoids bothering other homeless people that's Caucasoids. Because I'm listening to this shit like, they got homeless people they got white homeless people? That like D.L. Hughley said. Shout out to D.L. Hughley. I wasn't even a fan of his, the way he used to haggle the audience. And I used to be in the audience back then. Like, what the fuck wrong with him? I know he a Pisces, but he acting like an Aries now. Is he got the Aries Mercury? We Astro Mamas talking like this in the audience. What the fuck is wrong with him? And he wasn't even coming at us, okay? And heck you. No, did I think about that comedy? Who was that comedian that said that shit? He was like, I'm from France. He was dancing. He had his short tied up around. I would have to go through episode after episode to find them. Funny as hell. Because, you know, you want to know what they're doing now. They still, you know, a comedian or working on. Def Comedy Jam classic. I don't even know if you could redo that shit again. Masterpiece. Hold on. Oh, it's hot as the Cootie Brown. I have to cut the AC on in the morning, though. You know what I'm saying? Because the afternoon, it get hot. Keep the bill low. Let's put the fan on. Oh, anyway. Poppy, I'm doing the Basketball Wives review, and I ain't even getting to the episode yet. They know what it is. They know I done told them to Google the Disseminating Moon. Hi, Leo. But I was so touched by it. It just got real. And I'm going to tell you, I believe that Jennifer told Tammy that shit without prodding. I don't think Tammy was prodding Jennifer over the phone or over fucking coffee or whenever the fuck Jennifer told her. And Jennifer, let me give you kudos. You had every fucking right. You had every right to fucking vent. Because everyone humiliated you on national TV. Do you say? First of all, Virgo and Sagittarius is a square. Yes, we know Beyonce's the Beyonce and Jay-Z combo, but they have the romantic component in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a square, but I guess because you know what it is. Like, let me not get out all my Astro insights because y'all want to buy the Astro book. I get out all shit, but you know from my Astro insights, okay? Because you can have other astrologer haters. You know what I'm saying? Astro beef is just it's real. It's real. Unfortunately, some fucked up shit. Hold on. Papa, what was that? Cancel. What was that? What was that, Daddy? That look.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like that look. Would you like that look? It was Sears. You wouldn't. I should hold the mirror up. You looked at me like I owed you some money. I don't like that shit. Why? You don't want me doing the video here in your personal space? I don't want to argue, Papa, but that look was Sears. You hate when I'm in your personal space, and it hurt my feelings. I live here. All this I see is my personal space. But I come over here, you always get an attitude, and I hate it. I should be allowed to sit where I want to sit and do what I want to do here. I don't need restrictions at home. There's enough restrictions in the world, especially with melanated people. Lord. Oh, pardon y'all. Pardon y'all. Pardon me. Guys, fast forward that part. Pardon me. Really, Daddy? Really, Daddy? Pardon me, y'all. It's morning. What the hell y'all want? It's morning. Hold on. I like how the cats walk. They walk just like lions and tigers. That stride. You know what? I don't even think the cat know they got that dope stride. Leo, do you know you got to walk on you? I don't think they know. That's what the human ego differs from the animus. The animal just is about survival. The animus. Aries and Sag rule animals too. That is another topic. But that's fire, you see what I'm saying? But in any event, like when you tell a human you got a dope walk, now they're conscious that their walk is dope, and then the ego gets, see, yeah. Animals don't know like, Leo don't know his walk is all that in a bag of chips plus the dip. Yeah, and plus a sprinkle of cayenne pepper in that shit. No, he don't know. He don't know he's pretty and beautiful. Leo, you know you're beautiful. When you look in the mirror, do you be like, I'm the shit? Animals don't have that thing. Lions are gorgeous too. I don't think they know. It's something about humans when you know you're the shit. The human ego is something else. We're going to get to that in a minute because Aries rules the ego, y'all. Hold on. I got to burn sage because I don't like Papa's attitude, y'all. Hold on. Now I can't focus, Daddy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to stand there and meditate and ruminate time. Don't worry, I won't be long. I'll be out of your space soon. I don't like that, Daddy. I'm about to talk about acceptance. You know what I mean? I was at one of the Bobby Brown, the Whitney Houston documentaries, and they spoke to how they both accepted each other. That's what made their love so magnanimous. Okay? You accept me until I come in your personal space. That's not fair, Daddy. I told you my computer's acting ass, so I have to use yours for these. It's not like I do videos every day. Hi, y'all. I'm burning sage. I'm back. Damn, I can sit where I want to sit. Anywho, you haven't been a solitary spirit, just a loner, and they happy about it. People be like, "Oh, I feel bad for loners." No, why the fuck? If they got his natal chart tells me he's solitary. I could never even meet him. Like, oh, he loves like to be alone. This one. You haven't been a solitary spirit? Well, you think you hurt their feelings by isolating them? The fuck you ain't. You hurt their feelings coming around them. They're like, what the fuck? Why? Where these people coming from? Papa Bear. Okay. He is definitely self-contained and he enjoys his own company. And it hurts your feelings if you happen to be in love with someone like that. Do you see what I'm saying? To but I have enough sevens in me to understand solitary. So I'm like, wow, it is what it is. Hey, baby, don't scratch me. Don't scratch me. Don't worry with that book. Are you taking up for Papa Bear? I know you ain't taking up for Papa Bear. What is it, the boys' club? Go home somewhere. Some bullshit. Anyway, y'all, so here we go. Jennifer has been hurt by Evelyn. That whole jumping across tables and lunging on her and all this other shit, and then bring your friend from Harlem to slap her on TV, national fucking TV. Yeah, with those, then they hit her in the back of the head with the clutch bag at one of Shawnee's birthday parties, birthday dinners. Jennifer, was that necessary? I mean, Evelyn, was that necessary? That was just, and all behind, what was it over? She was on the radio, and the radio jock asked her about Chad, and Jennifer called him an attention whore. Was that all worthy of the... Jennifer, other people have said that about... I'm not Jennifer, what's going on? Evelyn, other people have said that about Chad. Do you want to go attack them too? I know you say, oh, it's different because Jennifer was my friend. You didn't think she would do that to you and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. Chad's a Capricorn. Maybe he said, get that bitch, defend my honor. And she did to the tilt, okay? To the hilt. Man tilt. But yeah, that public humiliation for Jennifer really made her vent to Tammy over the phone or in person. I don't know if they had Starbucks coffee talking about shit. I don't fucking know. I believe that vent happened. Unprovoked, unprodded, unsolicited is whatever I'm looking for. I believe that she told Tammy all that shit about Evelyn and more. She probably told her some New York shit from the Bronx if Evelyn and shit over the years. I'm telling you. Jen had to vent. She had to vent. And it happens. It's human nature. You hurt me and I can't hurt you back. Because don't they got a clause in the contract that you can't sue each other or some shit? I don't know. So she can't sue her for defamation or whatever. I think the other girl, I think she was trying to press charges for assault and battery there. But yeah. You finally did assault and battery for the clutch to the head at the fucking Shawnee's birthday party. Because I was in, let me not tell my resume, but I went to the academy, y'all, and turns out assault is unwanted touch. We were in class like, really? Yeah. Because he was teaching about some sort of baseball game, fan spat on another fan deliberately. And that person went and called the cops. And the cops was like, this is assault. And the people was like, it is? They was like, yes, any unwanted touch. It could be a hug. If you say, no, don't touch me, and they still gonna do it. That shit, in New York it is. I don't know about other academies in other states. I'm not sure. New York, unwanted touch is assault. They don't give a fuck. If you're saying no and they still doing it, 911, yes, they touched me. I told them not to. Yeah, pretty much. I didn't give consent. That whole did you give consent shit is real motherfucking Holyfield. Okay? But in the event, in New York, again, I didn't go to the academy anywhere else but there. I digress. Years and years ago. I don't know if they made new different statutes and codes and amendments. You got to update, get your Google on. Anyway, the point I'm trying to say, y'all, is this. Jennifer was deeply hurt by Evelyn embarrassing her. Not just these acts, but you know, I thought we were friends, and Evelyn will be persistent with this harassment. She did it with Susie. It was relentless. Even after Susie apologized, she was still relentless with it. And it's usually a fixed sign that doesn't forgive easily. So we got to see Evelyn's natal chart. We know she's a Sag, but fixed signs, because it's fixed. The whole fix in water. Because water, if you put food coloring in water, it'll take a lot to regenerate to get that water back clear. And then you got to be in water that's moving, currents, you know, ocean, you know what I'm saying, regenerate clear. But water signs that are not active, that don't move, yeah, they can hold on to something for a long time, especially Cancers. And fixed signs, because it's fixed. Like, what the fuck did they say? What happened? What? And fixed signs like to be practical, so yeah, that's a Scorpio, water and fixed. Ooh, yeah, they can hold on to it. So if it don't make no sense, it doesn't make sense to the fixed sign. Like, well, why did they do that? That's it. They're fixated on seeing you as that low level being, and just leave them alone. Let them, like people like telling, oh, Candy should forgive her. Candy is a Taurus. Leave her the fuck alone. She'll forgive when the fuck she feel like it. Somebody participating in trying to ruin your motherfucking empire, and she got to get over it. That's like racists telling melanated people to get over racism that's been in place for centuries. They ain't getting over being racist for hundreds and hundreds of years. What? Well, how about tell a racist to get over being racist, then the whole world will know peace and sanity again? What the fuck? It's backwards. The victim is usually harassed to get over something, whereas the victimizer is not harassed on shit. Get the fuck out of here with that one-sided, short-sided, slanted, surly bullshit. Ugh. And anyway, I think I would feel this way if I didn't take a battery of psychology classes and all the other sociology and statistics and all that other shit when I was on the road, you know, to be a lawyer. I wanted to work with Barry Scheck, y'all. I did. Shout out to Barry Scheck. He must have a Libra Mercury. He's a Virgo, but that Libra, that Innocence Project thing he's doing, it's wonderful. Okay, for my studies, okay, to date. Any event. Now if y'all going to tweet this to him, y'all. Tell him about WisdomWanda at Gmail. You can fast forward WisdomWanda with an H at the end of Wanda at Gmail. Barry Scheck, did you get the letter? Did you get the letter? Anyway, I digress. Okay, listen to me. So, I felt bad for Jennifer. Didn't want to because didn't the husband slamming that drink in her face? Because I guess he's like, I'm not laughing. Didn't he have a conversation with her one episode back in Miami about Jennifer being called what she's called in them streets out there? I know Royce alluded to it, okay? She called Royce a bum, and Royce saying, you a hoe. Bring Royce back, please. Little pint size ain't scared of no motherfucking Royce. And I think it was, okay, yeah, because you know that when you in, okay, let me get to the point. I know it's going to be hard to do. Bitch! Anyway, so I feel bad for Jen there. I feel bad for Susie there. It's brief because I'm not fond of the characters that they present on the show. But I don't, no one wants to like the bully. If you got to choose between the bullied and the bully of who to like, if you're somewhat sane, you're going to choose to like the one that's being bullied. And let's stop this insanity, okay? But she couldn't bully Tammy. Let me tell you why we fell in love with Tammy immediately. When Tammy got on the show, Jennifer was trying to clown her at the dinner table about some food stamps. And anybody in the hood that went through that shit should have stood up for Tammy. Okay, we was like, Tammy, sling your filet mignon up against that giraffe's fucking face. A pretty giraffe. I'll bet a pretty giraffe. But sling your motherfucking filet mignon up against that giraffe's neck. Bitch, shut the fuck up, bitch. Do you tease the Caucasoids that fucking enslaved us, that impoverished us? Okay, and then impoverished, and then harass you in poverty? You think after they took land, took people to enslave on the stolen land, and then did the Jim Crow and all that other fucking horrors of America? Y'all read Howard Zinn? Because I like to give references as part of college papers. As professor, well, where you get this information from? You got to give it a bibliography. Is that called bibliography? Is that Bible? Where? At the back of your papers, what is it called, y'all? Yeah, tweet this to FD. He don't want got his economics and shit. I think it's called bibliography. Papa, what is called the professor once you give the back of the papers? Y'all, I've been out of school since 2013. And it was years before that. I went back in 2013. In my 40s. You see what I'm saying? But before it was the 90s, you know, community college. I think it's called a bibliography. The point is, I'm just used to giving you references is the point. Okay, y'all can go study the shit if you want. But Jane Elliott done told us in that interview she did with Karen Hunter. Shout out to Karen Hunter. We spoke on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, you know what I'm saying? We had more of a direct communication. I just don't want you to think I'm just a Facebook friend. Never mind. But that interview is the shit between Jane and Karen. The shit, okay? But in it, Jane Elliott says, oh, no, talking about Caucasians. She said, oh, no, we don't study the truth of history. We don't study. Have now, sitting in the study ciphers I sat in Harlem and everywhere, Gil Noble like it is and all that growing up. You can hear us say that, like, do they even study the history, the truth of it? But to hear Caucasians say that, because Karen was like, but there's no history of us doing that to them. And Jane said, well, we don't study history like that. I was like, oh, shit. I was totally stunned that a Caucasian would say that or know it to say it. You see what I'm saying? But in the event, how did I get to Jane and Karen? Hold on. Oh, I like to give references. So Howard Zinn, Hidden Colors, check on, okay. So with that history, this is to the Jennifers of the world, the bougie, the black and bougie, okay. Is that a song, Black and Bougie? I'm so old school, y'all know the new song, but I think that's a modern hip hop song, Black and Bougie. If you're young, you know what I'm talking about. Put the shit in the comments with the link and shit so I can see. See, it's called Black and Bougie. Never mind. To the Black and Bougie, the Boulay, the Jack and Jills, and the Black and Bougie, the Inkwell, and all that. And I don't have it. My brother has an auntie who's deemed that, and she took us out to dinner, and I don't think she don't like her channel. And come to find, they're offended by that term bougie. I'm like, y'all, I'm in my 40s, y'all, not mid, not early. I'm in my late 40s. I was at the dinner table, like, because I never thought that. I thought they would think bougie as a compliment. She was like, no, because she's been to the Inkwell. She met her husband up there playing chess, and I was like, yeah, they're deemed bougie up there. I thought that was a compliment, not to us in the hood, no, but to them, I thought they would see that as a pristine handle. She was like, no, heavens no. No, they don't think that's a compliment, y'all. Bourgeoisie, they don't. But what reviewer say bourgeoisie is funny as hell? Is it Ghazi? I haven't seen the Ghazi. I gotta go check out Ghazi, see his updated stuff. He's funny as hell. Ghazi, you remind me of a former friend I called Kaja in my memoir. It'll be the 3rd installment. Ghazi, do you have any cousins? I'm telling you, it's to the point I went to go find him on Facebook, which I should not have. One friend, he's Devin in my memoir. He remind me of Scotty. And sometimes I could look at Mikhail, like, you remind me of Devin. Or there's another one. The Kid Fury remind me of their friend that I can't think of the pseudonym I gave him in my memoir. But I'm like, oh heavens. Never mind. I digress, y'all. But in any event, I think it's Ghazi who says bourgeoisie. Funny as hell. Listen to me. I digress. But yeah, for Jennifer to tease Tammy about that damn food stamp shit, the whole hood was like, get her, Tammy, get her. And it was delayed. Tammy kept her cool in that moment. But right then, we was like, oh, we ain't feeling no Jennifer ass. Fuck her. Oh, snooty giraffe. Oh, jeez. How you got melanin and you dissing somebody else with melanin behind poverty that was forced upon people? Didn't KRS-One tell us we stand on stolen land? And Jennifer, if you don't know about KRS-One, goddamn it, Eric, I'm sure he played it in the house. What the fuck? Don't Eric give you, old school hip hop teas? Anyway. No, so from there on, I wonder that's how he got fed up with Jennifer. How will anybody interview Eric? I gotta look on YouTube. Gotta be some interviews. He may not say it because, he don't want to, hurt her and shit. But, because she probably was she bourgeoisie in the house, Eric? I don't know. After the guy get over your beauty and you become just regular to him, you got to come with conversation, intellect or comedic timing. Men get bored men are fire. They rule by Mars. Mars rules Aries. Men get bored very easily. Very, very easily, y'all. So once the beauty, what did the Immortal Technique say in one of his songs? Show me a pretty bitch and I'll show you a nigga that's tired of fucking her. And I never understood that term. Cancel. I never understood that term until I heard other guys say it, and I asked, well, what does that mean? And they broke it down. They surely did. You know what I mean? Because you see a pretty person every day, and it's just them. You start seeing their soul. And anyway, but men are still, in Aries rules the ego, okay? They still like the fact that they got a pretty girl. But it becomes a thing, a trinket to show off to other niggas, like, look what I got. Mine look better than yours. Like a car, it becomes a thing. You know what I mean? But in the house, and they know you don't have much, conversation and intellectualism to offer. Never mind. That's a whole nother video. But, yeah, so... Yeah, with that said, how she humiliated Jennifer and dissed her all in Tahiti. What was that, Tahiti or some shit? Yeah, but okay, let me get to Tammy. Hold on. I should put something in the fast forward for an hour for the whole Tammy thing. My man, drink some water. That was definitely in college. Maslow's and all that other shit, law. This teacher, the Argentina teacher, but she was English. But any of your teachers can get into psychology in colleges. Even in high school and junior high, math teachers would get into psychology because kids are always like, what does this have to do with life? Because math was so fucked up. They read the new math, regular math, 9 plus 5. You know what I'm saying? It's regular shit. It's just math. You ever took a goddamn tutor? You ever had a tutor for algebra? I did, Lord. I did in college. No shade. No shame. It is what the fuck it is. And then they go all around the Mulberry Bush, and at the end it'd be like it comes with 9 plus 5. And you're like, why didn't you just ask what's 9 plus 5? Why do we go all around the goddamn world to get to what's 9 plus fucking 5? The tutor sitting there talking, well, that'd be too easy. And what the fuck wrong with that? Well, life is complex. Some fucking oppressor made it complex. Y'all look at Stuart Swirlow's mind control videos. Go on and look at this shit. I think it's still on YouTube. Stuart Swirlow mind control fucking videos, okay? And in it, he says life is really supposed to be simple. It's supposed to be simple. But someone makes it complex. Because they got inner shit going on, so they want to project that out into the fucking world. He didn't say that part, but, paraphrase. Check it out. You see what I'm talking about? And I think Mr. Buffett is quoted as saying, it takes a really perverse mind to sully up something that's simple. That's paraphrased, but it's something along those lines. I'm like, that's true. Like if it's don't broke, don't fix it. Or as FD said, if it's not broke, don't, what is it? Okay, first one, if it's not broke, don't fix it. FD said, if it's not broke, don't break it. What the fuck? Just destructive minds just come sully up some shit that's already okay. Ugh, room for improvement. No, go improve something that actually needs improvement. What the fuck? Oh, anyway, I digress. I'm trying to get back to the college days of that want to be accepted thing. So the English teacher, she gave me an A too. It was pretty cool. Because we were looking at Argentinian movies. I'm like, I'm going to pass this class. We had the subtitles. But I said, you know what? I'm going to get the movie again. She'll show it in class. Don't you like those teachers that show a movie in class? I like that chick from elementary all up through college. Like, oh, wow, we get to see a movie. I should have bought popcorn. But I'm usually a snack lady. I have some kind of snack in my bag, granola bar or something. And I'm known for that. Oh, my heavens. I went to business school. She was the water sign until she was pregnant. Shout out to you, babe. I didn't say your name. I don't know if I remember my name. But I don't know. I don't know how the classmates, I guess people watch you. I don't know. But she was like, I'm going to go see Miss Yachty have in her bag. She has everything in her bag. And that kid, the other ladies told me. And sure enough, she came in there. She's like, what did she need? She needed something. Was it a toenail clipper? I don't know. But I was known to have everything in my bag. Stuff you don't carry to school. This is from elementary school on up. Ask Yachty, she got it. Go ahead, it's in there. How kids just, and I don't know why I try. Because, you never know if you might need it. Cough syrup, some shit. I don't know. Never mind. Do you carry a big bag full of shit? I get it from my mama. Her husband, he passed away. Blessings be upon your spirit. What's his name in my book? Mr. Herman in my book, a pseudonym. He said, it looked like your mama going on a short trip. He put you in mind of Red Fox. Sanford, no, Red Fox was more Pinky Ring and Dazzle. He put you in mind of Sanford and Son, Mr. Sanford. Oh, blessings be upon his spirit. Funny, he was an Aries. Funny as hell. He said, where are you going? It looked like she went on a short trip. So I think I got that from her. I don't know. And Erica Badu told us, Peg line. And you know, like that's my shit, bag lady. Erica, I won't miss my bus because the fucking bag could get dropped. You see what I'm saying to you? I think my house, family robbing my house, gave me the strength to say fuck it all. Just shit. Can't take it with you when you a sin. But I have spiritual friends that put juju on my shit. You take something from me, you'll have a fucking bad luck totem on your ass, bitches, okay? That was post-robbery, because they was like, why you let us treat your stuff? I'm like, treat it like hell. Ugh, you gotta treat your stuff. But what worries me, I was like, well, what if it goes to the Goodwill? I wouldn't want a stranger that actually paid for my items that they say, no, you treat it accordingly. If someone procures it, okay, they ain't got no business motherfucking procuring it. They get what the fuck they get. And if someone procures it through the right means, they paid for it. You see what I'm saying? Just let us treat your shit, okay? Oh, they won't give you the recipes. But, you know, you have something you care about, take it to your spiritual buddies and let them do something to it. Bring it on back home. It's fine for you and people who you say can have, you sanction can have it. Why am I giving out a secret, huh? Well, yeah, I may not have the same spiritual buddies. Get you some spiritual buddies in your life, okay? Give them in your life. Hold on. Anywho, but yeah, the upside, because I'm always looking for silver lining. The upside of the family robbing the crib. Sober-minded bitches now. No crackheads, no. They don't do alcohol. They don't even smoke cigarettes. But the upside of that robbery is I can let go anything. Fuck it. Peg line. Between the robbery and that song, and the song came out much later, but you get my drift. And then Papa had a dream. Remember that dream you had, Papa? Well, I don't want to get too ethereal right now. Because I was like, well, what I had in my hand? He said, nothing, just you. I'm like, peg line. Yeah, so you see me sing the same shit. Oh, yeah, Erica. Oh, I love her. Don't y'all love Erica? Okay, now, and I touched her elbow. Erica, remember when you performed the SOBs in Manhattan back in the days? You had on a blue wool coat and they was moving you through the crowd. At that club, it's so small, you got to come through the crowd to get to the stage, y'all. Did you get a feeling on your right elbow? Did you get a feeling on your right elbow? And it was dangerous because the bodyguards could have elbowed my ass back. That's the night I met the R&B singer, y'all. The short, oh, shut up, Yachty, shut up. Oh, gosh. Mercy. Y'all read the memoir, and but I didn't know it was him. I didn't. You won't be seeing me as no groupie nigga. And he was laughing. He was like, no, I know you didn't know it was me. Never mind. Y'all read the memoir. And anywho, that was a good night. We had fun. Kydra, remember we went down to the basement to where the dressing rooms are, and we opened the door and we just, and Kydra, Leo, he was like, what are you going to say when you open the door? Hi? I don't know. We grown-ups now in our 30s. I think I'm a little older than them, Devin and his friends, but not by much. But anyway, if I'm in my 30s, maybe they was in their late 20s. I don't know. Anyway, so we go to the basement of, and the bathroom is not down there, but that was going to be the rules. Like, oh, we was looking for the bathroom. The bathroom for the public is upstairs, okay? So we go downstairs to the dining room. Not the dining room. You know, I'm such a foodie, and that bitch. Can you see how food could be on the mind? Like, anyway, we go downstairs to the basement where the dressing rooms are. And we hear the talking, so we open the door, and they all standing there. The whole Erykah Badu crew, everybody just standing there looking at us, and we're looking at them, they're looking at us, and I just say, hi. And they were like, hi. You know, more as a question mark. And Kydra was like, oh, okay. And he closes the door back, and we about face and go back upstairs. Funny as hell. But even then, bodyguards could have got real rough. I guess because it's a what they call neo-soul crowd. They're not going to get but so rough with clearly harmless people. You know what I'm saying? The bodyguard not going to, you know, be mean and chubby to a chubby brown-skinned woman. And a fashion-forward slim, you know. I don't know if they had the whole homophobe title back then, but Kydra's such a classy guy. He would even say, oh, they threw me out the club because of homophobia. In SOBs? No, the fuck they didn't. So no, he got too much class with him. He's an NBA guy, you know. Back to Basketball Wives. Okay, listen. How did I get to Erykah Badu? What the fuck? What? Y'all tweet this to Erica, tell her fast forward. She may get a kick out of it. That was such a good, that's the show when she said, it's not hate, the opposite of love. It's not. It's fear. People saying indifference. It's not. But indifference is no emotion at all. So, you see, people want to be able to control all emotions. including non-emotions, which is indifference. What the fuck? They want to control the numb and the indifferent when there's no fucking emotion. What? It's not. It's blank. What the fuck? But you know, the emotional bullies want to control all emotions, including the non-emotions. It's not indifference. Well, you can take that if you want, but it's not. The opposite of love is fear. And she said, out of fear comes hate and all that other stuff, lies. Now, something you fear happening or not happening. Fear, F is in Frank, E-A-R. What is the acronym? False evidence appearing real. Fear is the opposite of love, not indifference. I know Tyra Banks said that to the girl on that show, America's Next Top, whatever. Yeah, no, Tyra. You can tweet this to Tyra. No, it's fear. And Erica said that on the stage that night. Because until that moment, I thought it was hate and all that other stuff, acrimony. That was the opposite of love. No, out of fear come those elements. You see what I'm saying? I remember I took another spiritual class with Nafisa in Brooklyn, her beautiful Brooklyn place back in the days. Around that same time, that class was expensive. She was calling like a meditation class. Because all the other spiritual people was like, why is it that price for meditation? Girl, you go to a free meditation class downtown. What? I'm like, no, I think she does other stuff. And she does. It's like a circles, a counseling thing in her living room. Pretty cool. But in one of those sessions, she was like, jealousy is the fear of loss. I'm like, huh? Losing what? Some people are jealous of you and they ain't got no bows in the daggone arrow. They ain't no spices in the pie recipe. What? I don't understand. But over the years, I kept weighing that like, jealousy is the fear of loss. Do y'all get it? She's an Aquarius, so I know she gave it some thought. Why am I giving up all the tea? I ain't got no strong following. Not yet. No, y'all strong. No, scratch that. My Melanites that do come here, y'all very strong. Okay? And you got to be mentally and strong to be patient enough to go sit through this shit. Unless you just thoroughly entertain, you find it the key. That's what I'm saying. Either you find it the key or you don't. What the fuck? I got to pour as it pours. But yet, back to the Argentina teacher. Now, 2 elements I remember from that class. I don't remember nothing else she said. But isn't that something how 2 things that stick out? I took the art class, same college, Spanish teacher who gave me an incomplete, and I helped you grade those damn papers. A Libra, I'm like, a Libra did this shit. Oh man, I gave her a crystal that I got from Salem, Massachusetts. Not Salem. Salem. That bitch from Salem, Massachusetts. I'm not going up there again. I can't believe I gave her that crystal. I'm so pissed. Oh, I got other crystals from up there too, but that one, that was the, oh, I hope she lost it. Yeah, bitch. And she liked it too. And you know what too? It was such a beautiful, you give somebody a gift, she knew what it was. I was a fool to give her that. But I felt so honored that she wanted me to help her grade papers. Have you had a college professor ask you to help them grade papers? I'm like, she must really honor my intellect. And it's not like a yes-no thing. You're reading the person's paper and going from there. And she won't give me an incomplete. What the fuck? I'm on the phone to the head of her department, and I gave her a crystal. He on the phone like, you gave her what? I'm like, never mind. A Libra did some shit like that? Oh, God, I digress. But my point is, I remember one thing from her class, the whole entire class. I remember only one thing. It's amazing what will remain. Oprah asked that on a Facebook post or a tweet or maybe both of them years ago. All the years of you watching the Oprah show, give me some of the few items that stuck. What has stuck? What remained? And I was telling her, I still know them all by heart. Season after season, I remember all about heart was stuck with me from watching Oprah. So with the art professor, it was something that she witnessed when she was in Spain on the bus, a racist moment. Because the whole bus was like, well, what did the lady do? The quiet, beautiful sister reading a book, minding her business. And it was just a woman just started screaming at her. Of course in Spanish. But the art professor is Spanish. She, translate, and she just asked her, you think you're this, you think you're that, you're nothing. And the woman, looked up briefly to try to figure out, this is plumb strangers now. If your peaceful presence can spark such flame like that, melanin must be powerful. I don't care if you never studied what melanin is. I suggest you do. I got Dr. Richard Keen's book. I suggest you get it too. Okay? Study what melanin. If you're hated for the color of your skin, Study the color. Study melanin. Figure out, well, what is it about melanin? And you're like, oh no, it's programming. They program the whole planet to hate us. I get that. But in any event, that's the one thing that I remember. That, and we went on a trip to the Metropolitan Museum of Art in Manhattan. We met up. We took field trips in college, especially studying law. The field trips to the courthouse was the bomb. And the judge let you in her chambers. Yeah. But it's college. You don't meet up and get on a yellow bus. You know, you're grown-ups. We all meet at the courthouse, you know. Yeah, but the field trips are the shit. In any grade or college. Shout out to teachers who plan trips. That shit is, that shit is dope. Because, at first you're like, I'm grown. What kind of trip are you talking about? But we all meet up there. Boom. Okay. In any event, that was the art teacher with the bus she was on in Spain, and that beautiful woman being treated like that for no other reason than being present. Breathing while brown. And she looked at her and she just returned to reading her book. Just tuned it out, ignored it. What are you going to do? This woman's psychotic. But you're the only brown one on the bus driver Spanish too, Spaniard, so if you're the only brown one on the bus, it stands to reason this is a racist moment. Anyway, I digress. Back to the Argentina teacher, English and literature class. Okay. What's the two items that stood out in her whole class that I can remember all this time? One, she went back home to Argentina. I think it's Argentina. What's another country that began with an A? Papa, what's another Spanish country that began with an A? If it's not Argentina. Anyway, I think it's Argentina. Don't quote me. The family was like, oh, you're coming home. We're going to have a feast. And then that's so awesome, family playing a feast and you're just coming home to visit. That's a dope family, okay? I guess you moved to America and they miss you. But in any event. And they said that they will, kill a certain animal for the feast. And she was like, no, don't do that. She's telling them on the phone, don't do that because, I cut back on meat. I don't even eat meat like that. Don't do it. Don't kill. No, please don't. They ain't listen to her, okay? They ain't listen to her. So I guess it's a farm, very country, rural. So she's in the outhouse using the bathroom. This will stick with me forever. And I'm thinking that she probably want the English lessons and literature to stick with you. No, I don't remember the name of the movie she showed us. I don't even remember the name of the book. I don't remember none of that shit. These are the two items that stuck out, okay? She says, the family, they did it anyway. Had the feast together, beautiful outdoor, the long table feast. I'm like, God, they love you. What the fuck? Isn't that a beautiful thing? Just because you're coming home? Awesome. Then she didn't coming home from doing the bid in the pen. She's just coming home from living in America, New York, But anywho, it must have been a long time. Anyway, listen to me. So she's in the outhouse using the bathroom, and I guess, living in America so long, just not used to that type of thing to use the bathroom. The showers, everything's all outside. So she's looking at the ants. It was so many bugs and ants in the outhouse that she said she was certain she was used to as a little girl growing up there. But coming back from America, where you just don't see that in your personal bathroom in your apartment or whatever have you, she was in total culture shock. Like, what the fuck? So she's complaining about the, trying to get through the bathroom moment as quick as she can to get the hell away from them bugs. When she went out of that outhouse, and you got to walk a good ways because we asking questions. Well, how far is it from the house? Did you have a cell phone? Did you have a walkie-talkie? Did you have something to alert your family? She said, no. My pocketbook, everything was in the house. No, I had no phone on me. Nothing. And just yourself, okay? So she comes out the bathroom from complaining about all the bugs, and guess who's sitting in her fucking face? With his horns. A bull. It must be Argentina. Papa, do they got bulls walking around in Argentina or anywhere else in the world? Or Spain? I don't know. A motherfucking bull with his Taurus baby with the horns. And that had her birthday. Not that I'd say it here. Because I sure was asking the professor what her birthday is. Because I wanted to see if she was a fixed sign. To see if that was even more of a 90-degree angle with Taurus. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Or if she was a quincux sign to Taurus. What's the quincux? A Sag? What else is a quincux to Taurus? It'll come to me. I should know this. I'm not how they go on astrologer. In any event, The bull was in her face, snarling, rubbing his feet and shit, all that shit. And people was in the class saying, "Did you have a red handkerchief or a red thing to do like a Mandadoria? Is it called a Matador? Whatever the fuck." She was like, "No, I left everything in the house and went on down to the bathroom." She was like, "No, I had nothing but me." And then she was like, he was angry. She was like, "Oh, okay, nice bull." And you know how many tons of bull? This is a very slender teacher, okay? But 5 feet, maybe 5'1", short and slim. You don't match. I'm a big mama. I ain't no match for no damn bull snarling. And just staring at her with red shot eyes. She was like, nice bull. Nice bully, bull. Where did the term bully come from? Okay. Although I find the Aries rules bully and not Taurus. That's something. That's the bull. In any event, she was like, nice bull. Nice bull. So she's back slowly, slow. You gotta move slow. But the outhouse, he could knock the whole bitch over with his fucking horns. Those been there for centuries. Probably, welded, had foundation and, plumbing. I don't know. I don't know. They pull the wood and thing. I don't know how the shit. She explained it back then. But I'm saying she backed up into the bathroom. And after all, them ants after all looked like that. She was so happy to see them motherfucking ants. She was like, "Hi, y'all. Y'all much nicer than the bull." But she's still bracing herself because she's thinking he's going to mow the thing down. But at least that may make some noise. The family could come out with a red handkerchief, Matador style. I don't know. But she was just bracing herself like, he's either going to mow this thing down or he'll go away. And she sat in there for what felt like hours. Hours before, of course, when she got back up to the house, she was only going like 30 minutes. They thinking she doing number 2. I don't know what the fuck the family thinking. But she was like, "No, I think number 2. She was like, "No, I didn't do number 2. I did number 1." And then the fucking bull, she explained to him in Spanish what happened. They said, "Oh, he's mad." She was like, "What do you mean he's mad? We killed his wife." And that's something the cow is the female part of the bull. He must have befriended a cow or some shit. They was lovers or friends. I don't fucking know. The family knew why he was angry. They killed his friend, his lover, or friend. I don't know. She said, "Didn't I tell you I didn't want any meat?" And that's when the bull know. These animals are intelligent. You hear me when the fuck I tell you? Because the bull could have went his ass up to the house and got with they motherfucking ass who did the killing. Couldn't he have watched up there? As if the bull knew they killed in this woman's honor. These animals are very psychic and cosmic, in my opinion. Okay, yeah, she stayed in there long enough and she just peeked out and he was gone. He was gone and she ran her ass up to that house, okay? But it was like sun was going down. She was down there a long time. She went down there sunny, came out like near sundown when the sky is so pretty golden. Yeah, I remember the story clearly. She was telling it. "What is wrong with you, Leo? You saw a spirit? What's wrong with you? You look spooked. What the fuck? Leo, please. I gotta burn more sage. Get down, nigga. What is wrong? What the fuck is he saying? Papa, he acting a plumb fool again. He go to the window, get spooked, and come back. Oh, child. In any event, y'all, I'm telling you. And niggas is king, okay? I know this, Leo. Y'all look up niggas. It's king, okay? Now, listen to me. She appreciated the ants and the bugs. And that was the point of her story. What you complaining about, it could be a whole lot worse. And she ended up appreciating the bull that he mowed that damn outhouse down, okay? But he was so hurt and angry. She could see it in his face. Like almost human eyes. He was so angry. And she was like, "What the fuck?" But the family explained what happened. And we students were like, "Well, did you eat any of the meat?" She was like, "No, I told them not to kill anything." She was still pissed with her family for doing the slaughter. All right, now listen to me. In her honor, she was like, "Oh gosh, I told you not to." Anywho, so something else she said in that same class. I'm like, why the fuck you told that story and got to do with bathroom? Because I fucking felt like it. Ugh. Y'all find that Remy Ma old school interview when she was by the train station and calling herself the queen, and she was like, "Oh, she's sitting on the bench." I know the interviews and shit's old school. Find it, and she was like, "Why?" I said I'm the queen. I'm paraphrasing. Who said I was the queen? Because I fucking said so. We from old school. When your parents, because I said so. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day. Hell, grandma's up. My mama still say that shit. You still say it. Anywho. You okay? What spooked you, baby? Anywho, he calm, man. Look calm. So the other thing that English teacher said to us, so profound. I don't know why, but it just is. She was like, everybody wants to be liked. I know you like, is that the profound thing we've been waiting for all this damn long? Yes, that's it. She said, everybody wants to be liked. And I'm looking around the classroom like, is anybody going to disagree with this shit? And they was all agreeing like, yeah, that's true. I'm like, what the fuck? So I rose my hand and I said, in all fairness, ones with balanced minds, we want to be liked by whom we like. I'm indifferent to the others. What the fuck? I would feel guilty if I dislike a person and they like me. That's, for me, that's, you know, that's painful. The Libra scales. I don't want someone I dislike to like me. Although in the Oprah book by Kitty Kelly, she wrote that on Oprah. That Oprah wanted to be liked by people she disliked. I'm like, but that don't even make sense. It feels like a burden to me. So I told her, I said, no. Some of us want to be liked by whom we like. And I'm indifferent to all else. She was like, no, we all want to be liked and accepted. And I'm sitting in class like, not I. I want to be liked by whom I liked and accepted by somebody I want to be accepted by. You know what I mean? You ever felt rejected by something or someone you ain't interested? Shout out to the guy from Sex and the City, one with the glasses. Is Stuart? What was his name? He was a friend to Carrie. They was at some sort of fashion show, and they trying to hook him up with a friend of Charlotte's, funny as hell. And that friend didn't want him, and he looked like, I didn't want you either, motherfucker. But he didn't say that, but that was the facial expression. And he told Carrie, he said, I was rejected by someone I don't want. I hate that because it doesn't make sense. Like, I didn't offer you anything. What the fuck? So that's why that stood out to me, because I was in English class like, not everybody, but I was the stand. You know, the terrified. Yeah, I was the standout. Yeah, because the whole class and she was like, no, we all want to be liked. And I'm like, but I'm specific. I want to be liked by who I like. Everybody else, not fucking, but I'm indifferent. Now I love psychology. One of my favorite classes. I will analyze the dislike. Like, okay, because everyone sees themselves as intelligent and logical and smart. So I'm looking for the logic for my haters. Like, okay, any minute now they're gonna impart some sound, sane logic. Any it's gonna make sense in Two Shakes the Lamb's ass. Let's hope it makes sense soon. Okay, not as a favor to me, but as homage to your own intellect. Okay, so I will analyze the dislike. I will. It's fun, psychological fun. Okay. Now for me, so that brings me back to FD's video about the whole Maslow's thing. Everyone wants to be accepted, and that gives credence to sororities and fraternities and gangs, everything. But I really believe that comes out of tribes with Al-Kebalan, what's called Africa. Al-Kebalan, people doing a DNA search, what tribe you come from. So our origins is from some sort of tribe. So you may still have that longing to belong. Do you see what I'm saying to you? But oh gosh, what is his name? I just found his channel too. All Media Viral Media. I've been following his videos for the XXS guy, his junior videos. But he did a video for Remy Ma and Papoose. Congratulations, y'all. Papoose, your aunt used to do my taxes back in the day. Well, why did I just say that? I don't know. But just, I know you come from good stock, okay? I love her. Shout out to her. Blessings be upon her and whatnot. I was trying to see if she was in the wedding, if she was in the, at the wedding, in the audience. Beautiful, beautiful dark-skinned sister. But in any event, per my memory, okay? Per my memory. You know how the detractors are. But in any event, congratulations, y'all. I guess it feels more personal because I know somebody in his family. But the All Viral Media, he did a video for them, and he showed the was that him? I'm hoping that was one of his videos. If not, y'all, then I don't know what the hell. He showed it in that one or in the one he did for one of his more recent videos. Okay, I just saw it yesterday. So look at the date and see if it was yesterday's date. But he showed two wheels. Like, you'll either be a cog in the wheel stopping it, or he showed the third wheel that helps both wheels move. The example he gave, the analogy was fantastic. The visuals, I'm hoping that was him. I think so. It was fantastic. And so I'm thinking that third wheel that helps both wheels move You know what I'm saying? It's either going to be a cargo, it's going to help it move. That third wheel is the natural loner. I'm here to help, then I'm out. Like Bill Bilski? What's the Incredible Hulk, the protagonist, his name? Is a little girl, I said, I wonder if he's an Aquarius. Just as a little girl watching the shit. Yeah, I always got books from the library, things of that nature, but when you grow up and get the birthday, was oh shit. I totally was bugging out when I found out that the actor is an Aquarius. The way he would just come to the town and help, then he's out. Yeah, never mind. So my point is, those people who are natural loners, I'm here to help, then I'm out. People who rescue a woman or rescue somebody from an ocean or a lake and disappear, a civilian usually, because you know the police, and you know, they're doing their job. They get paid tax. We pay taxes for their salaries to help protect and serve. Okay. Oh God, not just kill unarmed people. Never mind, that's another topic and video. Oh God, you got to get the digital. I'm thinking you're gonna get a break from the digital. Oh, I knew you would just stretch and just get the digital. Papa, you are addicted to digital. You see what I'm saying? It's just, never mind. Papa, I thought you were in the kitchen making breakfast. Anyway, y'all, and I'm gonna eat some of your cereal. And I don't even eat cereal, but I'm gonna eat it because you ain't made nothing. Anyway, y'all, listen to me. I'm telling you. I lost my train of thought. See, Papa done distracted me, jeez. Not on purpose. What was I just saying, y'all? Oh, shit. God damn it. Was it still with the schools and the Maslow's? Oh, yeah, and there's bona fide loners. It just is. And I think that those people don't care about being accepted. You know what I mean? My papa saved lives. Not when he was in the military. Not just then. That was when you're ordered to do something because, you know, you get a salary to do it. But he saved 2 lives. And those girls don't know his name. They don't even know. Because he's that mysterious person that saved somebody and just walk off. Just walk off. And the news be, well, who saved him? I don't know. Like the Prince of Darkness kicking the door, okay? That Prince of Darkness. You see what I'm saying? The fire coming out and shit. You see, if you 2 little girls, you're probably grown. You know, you are grown women by now. And your life was saved in Brooklyn, of Brooklyn fire. And a mysterious person did it. I call him my love of my life. Love of my life. He was my friend. Because they don't want the attention. That's so him. They don't want the attention. They don't want the news camera in the face. They don't want the city calling you a hero. They don't want that shit. Because after that comes what? Hate. See what I'm saying? Remember that man that saved those 2 women? And they all in his past and all this other shit? What they got to do with him saving those women that was being held captive for years? What's his name? His name is Ramsey. Y'all study Egyptology. You know about the Ramses. Or Kemet won't study Kemet, okay? His name is Ramsey. Saving lives. I don't care about his past. How about that? What the fuck they got to do with him saving them girls? They just want to taint and they don't want no martyrs that's melanated, okay? They don't want no heroes that's melanated, okay? So they got, let's hurry up and taint his image. Let's move quick. And I think they're trying to do, the media, be careful. Bronx Knights, be very careful, because they changed the narrative of Junior, Justice for Junior. The Caucasoids, no shade to the good Caucasoids, okay? No shade to the bad ones. The truth is. They are very irritated with his squeaky clean image. Oh, they just hate. They hate innocence. They hate it. How can we sully this up? They tell you he wasn't part of no gang. Oh, he was mistaken for a gang member. They're trying to protect the girl. And if that girl was black, okay, had brown skin, was black, oh, they would be sullying her image, calling her the H word. And the media now, they're trying to put it in quotes like, oh, she's said to have been. They're trying to protect her. So I don't know, something weird is going on that they're trying to change the narrative. The mind, thank goodness the Bronx is standing strong. They're like, no, this second story is bullshit. Go with the first. I took journalism in high school. My teacher is saying this shit in school. Go with the first story. Ridge, shout out to Ridge. Ridge, you said that too. No. That first story, get that one first. That other shit is damage control. Anything thereafter, damage control. Fuck that subsequent bullshit. For the most part, I tell you, ain't nothing 100% absolute. This is journalistic teachers teaching us, okay? Nah, fuck all that. And then the movie Brave won, or was it just Brave? Some shit with Jodie Foster. Rich Rumpy's like, I don't want to see that shit. The fuck Caucasians got to be brave for? Who's harassing them? The fuckers got to be brave. We need to be brave when they harass us. Shit. Rich funny as hell. So I never saw it for years because, you know, I was his type. But later on when I did see it, no shade to Jodie Foster. Okay, she a Scorpion. You don't want to shade them. But something that Terrence Howard said in the video, in the movie, looked right in the camera, was like a close-up. That will stick with me forever. Pisces, you know, his ass. It's the only thing I remember from the video. It's so damn profound. From the movie. He looked in the motherfucking camera and said, oh, we don't discard lies. Because he played a cop in the movie. We don't discard lies. No. We examine lies. And I'm looking at it because, you know, I was taught if it resonates as truth, keep it. If it doesn't, discard it. That's how the fuck I was taught, okay? By the elders in the hood, okay? So I'm looking in the movie like, what he mean they examine, they study lies. And he looked in the camera and said, because people tell him for a reason. Terrence Howard, profound. I will never forget that shit. It's the only thing I remember from the movie. I have a friend, Edie. Shout out to Edie. Okay, Edie Supreme. Shout out. She'll wait months and weeks and ask me what remained. Talking about movies, whatever. Like something I watch. What stuck with you? What stayed with you? I met her at 15 years old. This little girl. She don't want to hear about no feedback immediately. Anybody? No. I'm gonna wait. She'll wait a while. Okay, what stayed? Because it's the stuff that remained. She said it's prime, like a prime number. It's fixed. It's some shit. Okay. And especially something of substance. You know what I'm saying? Because they said that's why mean people are mean and evil and nasty. Because they really feel like nobodies. So they do something mean so they can become a permanent, indelible memory for you. Because they really feel like nothing and hollow and shallow. So they don't think just being a decent human being be memorable. They even have a saying, nice people aren't remembered. How does the saying go? Nice people aren't remembered, or is the nice guy finished? Like all this other dumb shit. The world is so fucked up. I remember all nice people. Shout out to DJ Dito Libra. Oh, I need to do a video just for good people, a good people video. I need to do one because that saying sucks. Because it inspires people to be assholes. Why? Because they want to be remembered. Ugh. I digress. Hold on. Mathematically speaking, I think it's the opposite. The world fucked up. And you do something good, you're going to end up looking like a god. Like, wow. No strings attached. Just being a decent human being. Those are motherfuckers I remember too. Okay? Remember one. Never mind. I digress. Back to the whole thing of wanting to be accepted. Okay. And where I think it derives from, per my studies. Tribes and Al-Kebalan, what's called Africa, and being an astrologer, you know, there's constellations, clusters of stars, you know, key boogie rocks with stars and constellations. Then came down for a little conversation. Do you see what I'm saying? Shout out to L Boogie, Miss Hill. Because there's monks. Shout out to Rich. He told me this. There's monks that can't be around nobody. They just can't. Everybody don't want to belong and accepted. And I ain't going to tell you why. He told me why. You do your own studies. Over there, living over there, way over there, Mongolia, where, you know what I'm saying? They can't be around no fucking body. Nobody, okay? Per his studies and per what he imparted to me, per those studies, okay? So, no, everybody don't want to be accepted and belong. Shit, people got missions and shit to do. You study Akashic Records to see how many more lifetimes you got to go. And the Tony Leggins, his palmistry videos, what he said about Beyonce. I was like, interesting. Was it his video? One of them says something about Beyonce. Psychic videos. How this is her last incarnation. And boy, is she doing it to the hilt, okay? I saw another Akashic Records video where she was like, you have three more lifetimes down here, and that's it. He was like, 3 more? Oh, gosh, I don't want to do 1 more. I'm sick of this one. He was funny as hell. He was like, 3 more? Oh, God, Jesus. And when he was saying that, I was thinking about how when some melanated people are sentenced, Dr. Boyce Watkins spoke about this, and they program us not to believe in reincarnation. And Richard Pryor mentioned this too in one of his stand-ups, one of his same stand-ups. I think he got the red silk shirt on. Blessings be upon his spirit. He said that. He said, You know, they talking about 2 life terms. What are you going to do? Come back and snatch the baby out of kindergarten? And I'm thinking about how they do harass black children. I'm like, oh God, Jesus. But in any event, you know, putting things together, because I'm like, but they program us not to believe in magic or reincarnation, all these other things. But then how they speak in court, you be like, well, damn, do they believe in reincarnation? Because, you know, 3 and 4 and 5 life sentences, life terms, like in 100 years, it's like they know to spill over into your next life. But they only teach that into metaphysical occult studies, how each life writes a script for the next. Life is a continuum. You know what I mean? You pick up where you left off at. And that's something with birthdays and death dates. That's in astrology, in my book, in astrology book, in the book, okay. But I'm like, interesting. So then you hear these Akashic record readings, people who agree to have them shared on the internet. And how she was telling him, you got 3 more lifetimes on Earth, and then that's it. You know, you'll go someplace else. And he was like, I'm not interested in 3 more visits down here. I'm paraphrasing, but that wasn't no good news to him. And I immediately thought of court, how a certain kind of bully want to have control over your life now and your future incarnations, and that's some shit. Magic. Get some spiritual friends in your life. Never mind, I digress. A whole nother video, if that video is to ever be done, okay. But in any event, and get some friends in the spiritual realm too. Be friendly with them upper echelons up there. You know, the real ones, okay. The real in realm. Wow, real in realm. Interesting. I don't want to get too metaphysical, okay. All right, now I know you like the whole damn thing is metaphysical and less basketball wives, girl. Please, sorry. I can't help it. Did you look up Disseminating Moon? Get another window up. Look up that shit. Okay, now you know. Anyway, what I was going to say. Okay, about the basketball wives. I'll probably do another video for next week because I thought back to Iyanla Vanzant. Tweet this to her. Hey, I was about to go. Hey, IV, like the IV in your veins. That's how I would be addicted to her books and her shows. You know what I'm saying? Get your IV on. You know what I'm saying too? And she at 13, power. You know she know. If you know, you know. Shout out to Pusha T. Now, but because I'm talking about Astro stuff, okay, Astro stuff. So when she was on Oprah and they made up, I think as a result of Kitty Kelly's book, Oprah just started doing shows. That's that Libra balancing shit. How she named the Harpo and the balance in reverse. You know what I'm saying to you? So she in the honesty that Iyanla exuded for a Virgo, I was so impressed. She said, I thought you just wanted to work and you didn't want me. I wanted you to like me. And Oprah said, I gave you my whole stage. What do you think that was? But for a Virgo, earth and water to feel, never mind, another astrology time. I just was like, wow, to admit that on TV. I was so impressed, Miss Van Zandt. But that's that acceptance thing. Okay, now y'all think back to grammar school. And you had the in New York City public schools, I don't know how there's other public schools in the world, but they had the A class, the real smart kids, the upper echelon of academia. A for academia, you see what I'm saying? That's what I was saying back then. And you got the B classes and the C classes, and those 3 don't blend. No, did they have D or the special ed underneath there? I don't know how the shit went back. I don't remember. I was usually in B or C. I ain't give a fuck. I don't want to go to school play hooky like a motherfucker. My mother knocked my ass out in 7th grade. And thank heavens for the 2nd and 7th grade. I was held over. See that 7 shit? Okay. In the 7th grade. Y'all read the memoir. And April 1st, I'll never forget this shit. April Fool's Day was strong back in the days. Did people still do shit April Fool? From the 1st floor on up, they was like, yo, Yachty, your mother upstairs, your mom's on the 3rd floor by Dean Winter's office. She by Dean Winter's office. I'm like, April Fool. Because my mother worked. She worked for the phone company daytime. Her shift schedule used to change a lot. But she was on a day shift. Each shift would be like, what, 6-7 months? I don't know how I forgot they did shit. But I'm like, no, she's on a date. My mother's at work. And my mother's a good worker. She is definitely, her work ethics. When I tell you she got an award for never being late or absent in 11 years. Yet, and back then they gave you gifts. I think she got a watch. She worked on the Silk Stocking District, Upper East Side. I think they got her Bloomingdale's gift card. Nice gifts they gave their workers. But shout out to the old school bosses that actually gave you a decent gift. Oh, and I worked on Wall Street for a little while. Tell me if y'all, put in the comments if your boss still give you dope gifts. But then they hire assistants because, you know, the Caucasus ain't going to Bloomingdale. They have good secretaries and, you know, and shout out to the secretaries because I think it's their idea. Like, we should get her a gift. 11 years of a clean attendance. That's probably a woman. That's a secretary. Shout out to y'all. But the boss got to okay it and find it in petty cash. You see what I'm saying? I digress. But my mom ain't attendance stellar. I'm like, 11 years of perfect attendance? She was like, yeah. Well, like breathing like it's effortless. Like, I don't understand. I have bills to pay. I can't play with my job. I'm like, because I'm tardy or just absent, just shit now. Look, now. It is what it is since little girlhood. I just play hooky. I don't know. One day I think the hooky thing wasn't even premeditated. One day I doubled back home. I forgot something for school. And walking to school, backpack on your backboard. And the house was empty. I'm like, oh my heavens, I'm here alone. Because, you know, my little brother's in school. My older brother's being in Harlem a lot. He stayed in Harlem a lot. And mommy was at work. And I came back. Because back then, Jada Pinkett, shout out to you. You mentioned this in one of your videos with your mom and them. No, or was it with Dwayne? One of them, you said, we were latchkey kids. I think it was Dwayne Martin, that video. We were back then in that era, and she's from the East Coast, Baltimore, but still East Coast. We were latchkey kids. Your parents got to go to work and do. My mommy was active in church, work. Just you get a key early. When did I get a key? Age 9. Anyway, so you come back, and I said I'm home alone. I got to making grilled cheese sandwiches, fried banana and peanut butter and honey and nutmeg sandwiches, and TV. Oh. Y'all read the memoir, funny as hell, but when she found out and knocked my ass out on the floor, not unconscious, but I walked by, I said, hi, Mom. She came out of Dean Winter's office, boop, and I fell to the floor, but the second grade, 7th grade class, my second 7th grade class, we were the shit. The first one I remember too tough, I don't know. But the second grade, we never teased each other about stuff like this, because, you know, our moms was just, I remember there was a guy named Van, was it? I know his mom chased him around the classroom with a daggone umbrella. This stuff happened we just had a classroom mom's straight gully. And so we didn't even tease each other. What the fuck was the norm? Your mom comes to school and get busy. This before they was calling the cops on mothers for whooping their child's ass. That's some bullshit these days. I don't know who's brave enough to have a baby in this day and age. What's going on in the world? You are brave. And you must be homeschooling, okay? But in any event, I digress. Because it's crazy as hell, the logic that's going on. Anyway. So the kids standing over me, not laughing and giggling, they laughed to look up at a circle of faces of your peers, your mama and Dean Winter. He the sole Caucasoid face in the circle. I'm looking up, and he's his glasses, and oh geez, no shade to him, Dean Winter, no shade. I was in junior high school, so I'm looking up, and the kids are going, "We told you your mother was on the 3rd floor." No, y'all read the memoir. It wasn't funny in the moment. I was like strung out, but in any event. Because I was out of school for 2 weeks. And mommy looking down like, where were you for 2 weeks? Never mind. Yeah, read it. My mother's a whole nother lady now as a great-grandmother. Just a whole nother lady. Just the strength in Harlem, baby. The strength she had back then. Me and my older brother got a different type of upbringing than our younger siblings. Point blank period. A whole different type of upbringing, you know. And then what my mom been through, you know. What she did when she pledged, and I was like, "Mom, you pledged?" She looked, I'm not active anymore. And you should have been active at all those. And to you bitches, that never mind. Never mind. I ain't even talk about that shit no. Oh, I'm just so mad. I learned about that as a grown woman, because I got a spiritual reading and something came out in the cards. I'm like, that ain't me. So I'm in the family like, did this happen? Did that happen? Did this happen? And then Mom was like, how do you know? Because there's certain things you keep secret in these type of shits, you know. I'm like, I got a spiritual. It came out in the reading. It came out in the cards. She was like, that can come out in the cards. I'm like, Ma. Oh, God, never mind. Nothing sexual if that's where you're going. Don't think that. But I ain't pledging shit. Fuck all that. I'm just, no, I'm not. It's not, don't, y'all thinking the Greek letters? Never mind. Let me shut the fuck up. Okay, listen to me. Okay, so, then I saw the episode of A Different World. Never mind. Okay, now, listen to me. That was the episode. I was like, okay, I ain't pledging a motherfucking thing, okay? And then when my sister and niece went away with Sister Soldier for a camp, a teenage girl camp, they in their 30s now, my niece and sister. But this is when, back in the days, when it was teenagers. I think it was up age 16. Never mind. Sister Soldier reportedly, oh my God, am I saying the names I should have gave the, see, my book is a pseudonym. Never mind, read the book. No, then you'll be able to put the piecemeal. you know what? I get popular, this whole channel going, because I done shared too fucking much. Shit, fam. I don't want to get popular, though. These famous sacrifice videos be scaring the fuck out of me. Anybody who look at that video and still want fame, you one brave soul. Shit, hell no. Shit, fuck no. But anywho, because I'm not popular, so I feel free to speak. But if I should be, I got to take this daggone channel the fuck going down. So, okay, back to the point. Now, hold on. What was the point? Okay, acceptance. Yeah. In school, the A students don't tarry with the B's and C's, and damn sure not the D's with the special needs. They don't do that shit, and as a result, the B's and the C's hate on the A's. Y'all see how the shit work? You see how the shit work? And I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm always like logic. Like, well, why do you hate them? What are they doing? They minding their business, and they're minding their academic business. Oh, they think they're all that. They think they're all that. And I'm like, what's wrong with having healthy self-esteem? I'm in the B or C site for saying this shit. Why can't they think highly of themselves? Well, you could do that, but don't be looking down on us. I'm like, I don't think they're looking down, up, side. I don't even think they notice us. Yeah, because they think we're invisible. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, this be plotting plans in the lunchroom to try to beat up and jump an A. We're going to catch her walking home. And no, I'm not beating up no fucking body because they in the A class and they think we're invisible. We're going to prove to them we're not invisible. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't get it. I ain't partake of the shit. I'd rather sit home and make fucking fried peanut butter and honey sandwiches with star anise crushed up and nutmeg and a little cinnamon and cut it in 4 and look at TV and have some daggone. Back then I used to fool with dairy, cold milk and ice. I'd rather stay home. Maybe that's why I play hooky. I want to be part of this bullshit. And it's not just goody two shoes or be afraid of the fuzz. We call it the pole nine, the fuzz back then. Or being expelled from school. I just didn't see the logic in hating someone who just doesn't have anything to do with you. I didn't even think because they were snooty. I'm thinking because they got to be A students. Because maybe their mind is on books. Maybe they're bookworms. Yeah, they are. They think they're all that. I'm like, I think that they're thinkers about their damn education so they can graduate and get on to high school. What the fuck? That crazy shit did start in junior high. Did it not? Oh, Jesus. Sorry. I don't remember too much craziness in elementary. It was run catching kids. They have run catching kids in junior high. I wasn't as big now, no, but I was a little pleasingly plump by the time I got to junior. I was thin as a rail in elementary. But, I still had speed. Hell, I got speed now. It's time to run. What did Cedric the Entertainer tell y'all on stage? We don't need a run coordinator. You don't have to be physically fit. When it's time to motherfucking run, shit, okay? And I got health ailments, but let there be a fire. You gotta go, you gotta go. Pew! You see what I'm saying? In any event, but I wasn't running from the motherfuckers, nigga. I ain't playing no run catching kiss with you, nigga. If I like you, we can stand still and kiss. The fuck is we running for? Nigga, go on with that bullshit. And never mind. Y'all, that's off topic. Yeah, so it's the same thing that not feeling accepted by the A students. Do you see what I'm saying? Why? Dr. Maya Angelou said, blessings be upon her spirit. This is back, remember the, I said remember, hood colloquialism. Remember the 90s when she had the African-American greeting cards? I don't know who was under the banner of Hallmark or not, I forget. Whoever got those, y'all got classics. Because they don't even sell them anymore. I wonder if it's on eBay. They're probably selling them for 4 arms and 20 legs. Because you can't get them. Some shit out of print eBay. Ooh, that hikes up the price. Ooh. But great, she had great, Dr. Maya Angelou was on Oprah. She had great greeting cards. That episode of Oprah is when I heard her say this. I don't know if she was reading from a card, a postcard, or whatever have you. Affirmation little cards. I don't know. But I don't recall. She said, only equals can be friends. Now, I know Aquarius rules friendship. It just does groups and hopes and wishes. Aquarius rules friendships, okay? Look up the Aquarian glyph. You can see it on my page. Look at the Aquarian season video. Look at the thumbnail picture. The glyph is identical. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Gemini got that identical glyph thing going too. And it's air, the same element. Okay. And so I saw the glyph in my mind. That's interesting. But Aquarius is a humanitarian, so I didn't think that Dr. Maya Angelou meant it in the context of fiat and cash, and you know what I'm saying? Although maybe still, because I remember what 50 Cent told Oprah, and that's a good interview. Look that shit up too, because he mentions acceptance and that shit. Find that 50 Cent video, Oprah interview. Find the shit. It's on YouTube some fucking way. Okay, find the shit. It's somewhere in the internet. Find the shit. Okay, listen, if you want to. This ain't telling you. All suggestions. All suggestions in here. Okay, UCC 1-308, all rights reserved. All suggestions, okay? Now, in that 50 Cent interview, he said to her, I will paraphrase. He said, I'll be your enemy if I can't be your friend. This way I count. This way I can count, or some shit. Now I'm thinking about Sean when he keeps saying, everybody want to be counted. You know, they want to be counted. Something like that. Math. This is a math material dimension. Math, matter, mayat. It's a math dimension. You see what I'm saying? And that quote that FD said, a child that feels shunned by the village will burn the village down just so it can feel its warmth. Is that an African proverb? I said, oh shit, because Aries is a fire sign. Not just speaking about Tammy being an Aries. Aries rules the Caucasian. Don't they love the forest? I'm not saying that they do the forest fires, but there's theories on the internet, okay? Do you see them letting our nigga ass in the fire? I'm in the forest. Do you see what I'm saying? It was a Caucasian on Facebook saying, I think these forest fires are fucking rigged. I don't know what kind of ritual it is. He's an astrologer too. Yeah, he said this shit, okay? I was a little perturbed with him because I think he took my shit at a title for my friendship book, and he made it his, never mind, radio show title. Okay, no credit, no, you know, he even said, oh, it's Yachty inspired. You see what? No, I digress. But he wrote that years ago. I think these forest fires are fucking rigged, and he's very Caucasoid, okay? I don't say Caucasoid as a diss, but it's robot, android, Caucasoid. Never mind. Listen to me. And the pores, the water pours over here. Pouring waters, okay? Infinite water is diving deep. Shout out to Ralph. Probably see the water. Okay, listen to me. Find that 50 Cent shit, because he said it then about why. And then also find Gil Nobles like it is years ago. They interviewed some man named John Stockton. I saw that episode as a little girl, so there's, because you know, repeats. I saw it as a grown woman, and I was stunned in both fucking occasions, okay? On that episode, John Stockton, on Like It Is, Gil Noble, they found footage and they showed the shit. He said, we designate certain enemies. Paraphrase. We designate certain people as enemies so we can maintain certain systems. If that ain't the most elegant way of putting bullyism, I'm like, did he admit that they're bullies? He described bullying in a whole nother fucking fashion. I didn't even think you could even define bullyism as an elegant way. In a sense, we designate certain enemies so we can maintain certain systems. Like he's admitting, no, they didn't wrong us. They didn't do anything. No. But we singled them out for this reason, to maintain this system. I'm like, well, what system is that? You know, you talk to the TV. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I digress. That's with those who look up to the pretty girl. I'm getting to the A girls, okay? To the fluffy girl, not fluffy. Prissy, that's the word. The prissy girls, and you know, and if you're a woman, you know, Lauryn Hill, acting like a hard rock when you really are Jim, baby girl. Respect is just a minimum. Okay, if you're a woman, born with a vagina, okay, well, we all get the XX chromosome first. They teach us in biology class. Now, I don't know if the Illuminati's going to tell biology students, professors to teach something different. I don't fucking know. The schools I went to, biology, shout out to Sandra, one of my high school teachers. She was telling us all the shit in high school, okay? Do they still keep it real like that in the sex ed? Do they even still have sex education in school? I digress. I love those teachers, all of them. Sandra, Pat, Robin, just keeping it 100. Even Annie, a Caucasoid, his history teacher. Annie kept it 100 with the Native American. We was like, oh shit, she telling the truth. But she Caucasian. Even in high school, we was like, isn't there some high schools that expect Caucasians to tell people about American history? She was keeping it 100. And Joanne, and Doug, my math teacher. I just love y'all. Is that high school still there? I don't think the same teachers would be there. Probably retired. And then the principal told my mother, well, she don't want us, we don't want her. No, you don't force her to come to the school. No. Y'all read the memoir. And mom was like, well, it's legal. She has to be in school. Yeah, not this one. She don't want us, we don't want her. How about that one? I forgot his name. I know he wore glasses. In any event. I know you're like, what principal and teacher didn't wear glasses? Girl, go on with the story. Okay, listen. Now, how did I get to high school? How did I get there? My son, shout out to my son, he's real good with this too. When I'm talking to him and I forget, like, how did we get here? And he'll mathematically go back, Mom, that's how we got there. Oh, okay. I love my babies. I love you all. Love you all. Yeah, he's good with remembering how you got to this shit. Okay, but that's because you got all that earth in your chart, baby. All that doggone Capricorn in your chart. Okay, now, yeah, good point. Now, keeping it cogent, keep it together. Capricorn conserves. It's the bones, Capricorn and the Saturn holds the earth together. It's the skeleton of the very earth is in our body. Never mind. Capricorn bones. Okay. Now listen to me. No, where was I? Wait, no. Papa got his headphones on. He didn't have. Papa, you remember where I was at? Oh shit, I'm 2 hours in. I might as well make it 3 because hell, I don't know if I got to the point yet. Acceptance and how they did like the pretty girl, the pretty smart girl. My babysitter used to live in a neighborhood with that pretty girl from Coming to America, Sherry. What was her name? I don't know. And she said they used to fight her. I'm like, she's too demure to be fighting. What the fuck? She said you can see why. I never understood fighting pretty people because they're pretty. I don't understand fighting anybody that didn't fight you or wronged you or yours. Just picking fights with someone that didn't do nothing to you. You know how psychotic that is? I thought it was psychotic in junior high school. I still think it's psychotic as a grown-ass woman. Well, you're bothering somebody that didn't bother you. That's what makes racism so icky. Because you're bothering, haranguing, and harassing or maiming or doing worse to someone you have no personal connection to. Other than the color, you're sparked by the color of their skin, so you attack them. You have no emotional, sane ties to them. That's what makes racism icky. It's psychotic. I don't see someone color of their skin and feel a need to attack. It just doesn't cross my mind. I don't feel a need to attack anyone. All minds are self-defense, okay? Anything you can pull up, got to be self-defense. Because it just doesn't cross my mind. I'm usually trying to get some groceries. My mind is usually on bills, food, family, not necessarily in that order. The family, how they doing. Maybe I think about a cute pair of shoes here and there, a cute little spring dress. I just, in astrology, my mind is on astrology. That's it. My Papa Bear. What Erykah Badu sung in Window Seat. My man, my lover, my 3 babies. How she sang shit? Alcohol Harmony did that shit. Oh, he did Window Seat so good. But that's pretty much it. Your mind is on your loved ones and your food. Shoes, a cute pair of shoes. Every now and again ain't gonna hurt nothing. Right now I'm thinking about what I'm doing with my hair. I want to make my own pomade. I got some beeswax. Y'all don't give a shit about all that. But again, and I studied Dr. I met him, Dr. Dick Gregory. Blessings be upon his soul, Baba Guru Gregory. I read and I study just to try to understand the psychology behind racism. I keep coming to the conclusion it's psychotic. You have a passionate feeling for people you have no personal connection to. That's psychotic. I took psychology 101, 102, 301. I sat for a battery of psychology classes. And I took the test multiple times for the phone company. My mom, get in the phone company, baby, get in the phone company. And those tests were psychological for your ass, okay? Ooh, I had an ex-friend. She'd be Bobby in the memoirs. Her mom worked for the phone company. You see the parallels with friendship sometimes? Anywho. And she said, you got to come in with a clear head. You have to study like the Dickens. Well, if you're from New York, you stay studying for exams. City exams, state exams. But the phone company exam, it ain't a motherfucking thing topping that shit. Is it still hard, y'all? If you listen to this and you took a test for the phone company recently, tell me if that shit is still psychological warfare on paper. You're like, what the fuck are they talking about? For your ass, you hear me? So as a habit, mommy took me to college with her, sitting in the back with other little girls with coloring books and psychology classes. Back in the days, those parents took the kids everywhere. If they can't afford a babysitter, can't get one, I guess you coming with me. Sit in the back. You know what? The little girls you play back there are so cute. I wish I knew their names. I bet them on Facebook. Just tell me if y'all been in school. So the kids in the back with the coloring book, snacks. Okay? So no, psychology has always been a study because how the mind work, what makes people, because the behavior is an indicator of their mind. Let's say a robot clone, they was programmed to do that shit. MK Ultra, that's a whole nother topic. Y'all can Google that shit if you choose to, okay? But but if they're not under that spell, why did you do that? What the fuck? You have no self-control? Why do you have poor impulse control? So I was always into psychology. It wasn't until I took Mama I's class. EYE. Mama I. Okay? when I thought to attach astrology to studying the mind. I don't know. I was always into it since junior high school. When she said Aries rules Caucasian, she was all for that. Somebody had to ask her. She was telling us about Pisces. Pisces rules us and Aries rules them. Somebody rose their hand and said, well, who rules white people? She said Aries. The whole class banged on the table like that's why they act like that. It was an epiphany in unison, okay? A collective epiphany. And we were like, that's why they act like that. Oh, my heavens. Shout out to Mama I. Thank you. Changed my whole psyche about how I look at the world now. And the class went further. It was like Virgo rules Jews and Scorpio rules Spaniard, Latino, Italian. The passion, because Scorpio rules them. Do you see what I'm saying to you? The Ogun, the knife, and never mind. I don't want to get too deep. It's just when a Spanish person, any Spanish, but I don't care what they speak Spanish or Italian, is around you and they're passionate about something, and you're like, why are they so passionate about this? Know that Scorpio rules them as a collective. Why am I giving the gems? I don't think I have any astrologers listening to this, because astrologers will bite your shit. They won't give you no credit. I hex you. Now I'm doing a dance. He's doing a Def Comedy Jam. The guy with the thing tied around his belly. I hex you. And he said he's from France. And oh, find it, y'all. Give me the link. Funny is a Wisdom Wanda at Gmail. Wanda with the H. Now, I'm gonna get some t-shirts. Wanda with the H. You know. Okay, listen to me. Don't buy. I think I'm the only Wanda with an H. And I got this before I met you, Wanda. The Wanda working the DBA Wanda before I met you. Leo, please, I can't take that noise. I'm doing a video. He's scratching the daggone box. Leo, please, get down. I'm doing a video. Motherfucker. Leo, I don't even call you that because you ain't even fucking virgin. Leo, get down. Get your ass down. I can't do that with these daggone video with that scratching sound. Now, get down. Get down, Leo. Get down. You don't listen. Wanda got that in her book too. You know how hard it is to train a cat? I'm like, she ain't never lied. Get down, Leo. Yeah, Virgo rules them. Virgo. I say Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. People say Leo. No, it's the wild cats. Okay? I'm like, baby. Cats are loners too. The tiger, except for the Leo, the lion, pride. But yeah, the other tigers and leopards and jaguars, they loners. All right, look how he walk. That walk is so dope. You know how dope your walk is? What is wrong, baby? Don't go scratch that cardboard again. Not while I'm doing the video. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Did I get to the point about acceptance? I don't know. I don't want to keep rehashing the point. Did I cover acceptance? Okay. Now, acceptance, I'm getting back to thinking of the Whitney Houston documentary about she loved Bobby. Oh, that love was palpable. Because she got that Venus in Leo. Not only a Leo sun sign, that Venus in Leo. Leo rules the heart and the body, okay? Oh, she loved that man. And to the end, when I looked at the movie for the daughter, blessings be upon both their spirits, and Bobby Chris was on the phone in the movie saying, do you know she died thinking you didn't love her? I said, wow. Wow. And no shade to Bobby Brown. He's an Aquarius. You know, I know when Aquarius get distant, it can feel like the Antarctic, okay? But they're so logical. Usually Aquarius have a good reason for being distant, so it's always 2-3 sides to the story. You know, that shit is true. It's Cootie Brown. Shout out to Kaya with that. And that brings back to the Wills, the guy with the all viral media channel showing the will. I think that was in the Remy Ma video. I gotta check, but that third one that's making both wheels turn, that one knows the truth. That third entity knows the truth, okay? That's that Eddie Griffin. Y'all tweet this to Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin, we need to do a movie together, okay? You be doing. I got the script. We gonna email me, Eddie. Tweet this to Eddie. Tell him to fast forward, okay? If he want to. Listen to me while you're cooking, driving. You taking a road trip today? July 4th, you're going somewhere. Listen to me do that, okay? This thing only give me 3 hours, so I better get to the point before the thing click off. 3 hours, okay? But yeah, Eddie, we're gonna do this movie. It's gonna be dope, okay? But one of his stand-ups, he says, 1 + 1 don't equal 2. 1 + 1 equal 3. And it took me a while. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? And I'm thinking back to all my algebra and math classes and shit. And he repeated, no, 1 + 1 don't equal 2. 1 + 1 equals 3. And I think I get it from that example that guy in all viral media gave. I think in the Remy Ma video. If this is redundant, then too the fuck bad. Cook off. Not y'all Melanites, because y'all already know what it is. Disseminating moon. Yeah, so acceptance. It's from the inception. It is. I don't have a theory for people who are products of rape or anything like that. I just don't. I don't. It's a whole nother heavy topic. Okay, but if you were conceived through consensual sex, that's an agreement for your ass and acceptance for your ass. Pause, no pun. You see what I'm saying? Impossible. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, your parents like each other, so that's inception. Do you see what I'm saying? How you was conceived is spawned from like and love, or even if it's lust, because they say it's 3 gates we can only come through to get to this dimension. The like gate, not like, feel me, the lust gate, the rape gate, and the love, Media. Those are the only 3 gates you can use to get through here. Lust, rape, and love. Sane people prefer to get here through, sane spirits prefer to get here through the love gate. So they got to wait until 2 people fall in love and come on through. You see what I'm saying? One's desperate to get here will choose the rape gate. And ones who just want to get here. I just need to get here. I got things to do. I don't have the patience to wait for the love shit to happen. They'll just come on through the lust gate. Per my studies I sat in, most people came here through the lust gate. Because you're here for a purpose and a mission. And if you don't have the patience to wait on love, and the hidden tail powers that be is not trying to make this a love dimension anymore, per the studies I sat for. So it's more lust. And the other one is just a doggone crime. But lust can still be consensual. So some spirits are like, I don't have the patience to wait for love. Let me just come through the lust portal. It's a portal, a gate. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to see you move. Don't suck your teeth, Daddy. You remind me of a Caribbean person when you suck your teeth, Daddy. The same to you, Daddy. You saw 9.5 Weeks? You saw the movie? Remember when she was like, well, why are you watching me or some shit? He said, I like to see you move. Yeah, why don't you pull that up on your Netflix? 9.5 Weeks. Okay, I read the book in the 80s and saw them. Yes, I like to see you move, Daddy. This sedentary thing, stationary. Okay, all you do is look at sports and Corey Holcomb. Fuck Corey Holcomb. He's ruining my marriage. Then when you move to go to the kitchen and the bathroom, I finally get to see you in motion. And you're Mars. Mars rules males. You should be more active, Daddy. Now, I know it's a hypocrite in me because I'm chubby and stationary myself. But you inspire sedentariness. As a sedentary, whatever. Never mind. Y'all edit that out. Don't listen. Fast forward. Mind your business, okay, y'all? I'm like, how mind my business? You putting the shit in the public eye? Whatever the fuck. Okay, just please mind your neck. All right, but my channel don't have that many followers right now, so hopefully it's just my Melanites listening, and I'll share with you, Deborah and Nessa, okay, and Rhonda. How y'all do? Ladies, we gotta do coffee. When y'all in Atlanta, let's go to is it Emily's? I won't say my treat because you know I'm depending on how my budget pop give me but so much for allowance. So when he give it to me, you know, so sporadic. No shade, Daddy. But it's affordable. Is it Emily? When y'all in Atlanta, please call me and let's go have some cupcake muffins and coffee and chat. Maybe Chelsea comes. Tweet us to Chelsea. Chelsea, you here, girl? Yeah, we should go have something. It's summertime. Maybe have a salad. We need to hang out, ladies. What we need to do? Y'all come on down to the A. Let's go to the aquarium or some shit. Anyway, yeah. So. My theory on acceptance, that need that Maslow's talking about, started at birth. The very ingredients that created you is acceptance and being liked. You know what I mean? Even if there's no love, your parents liked each other at some point to get in the bed and make love. You know what I mean? And you're like, well, what if the man just wanted the sex? Then he likes lust. Some like component had to take place for consensual sex. Period. End of story. So you're coming out of that atmosphere of acceptance and like. So when you, as an individual, now you're grown or you're in school, the very thing that created you is not what's out in the world per se. You see what I'm saying? So that is like a culture shock in and of itself. Oh gosh, I can't take the sounds when I'm doing the video. It'll take that long to find the chips and the cookies. I'll get it for you. In any event. So that's where I think that comes from. You know, the literature teachers saying everybody wants to be liked, and because it's how we're created. Aside from what tribe your DNA hails from, aside from the constellations and clusters of stars that you know, the star soul group your soul may have descended from. Do you see what I'm saying to you? And the 48 laws of power saying isolation is dangerous. That shit was scary as a motherfucker. I'm reading it like it is. You think you get a peace of mind. He's saying that shit is dangerous. But you got, I find like yourself real quick. You figure out who you are, natal chart, past life retro readings, figure out who you are, where you come from, what you did in past lives, with your karmic slate to clear. Get all that shit as quick as you can. You know what I mean? And that'll help you like yourself. This way, the desire to be liked, especially the desire, I think, and this is why she slapped Mika. It's all gelling. Mika, you listen to this tweet. It's to Mika. I forgot her last name. Because then I started liking Mika because I felt bad for her. Not a pity like, but I wasn't a fan. But I just, empathy. The empathy. Because I'm like, well, what did Mika do? Because VH1 producers could have replayed that scene that Mika was talking about in the restaurant when she, Tammy, and Royce sat down to talk. Because you know, we the viewers, we're all episodes in, and we're like, did Tammy say that? If they play it back, we all to be sure. But I think she did. Tammy, no shade, I think you did. But I'm like, why VH1 won't do the playback? And we thought that was odd. I said, they must like Tammy. Either the producers like Tammy over Mika, or that's that Noam Chomsky. Is it Noam Chomsky? That's that quote he got out. The war is never about lettuce and tomatoes. It's always about the people. There's always something, some kind of inadequacy, some sort of psychological defect, some sort of insecurity. And fucking Evelyn called Tammy insecure when they was in, was that Spain? Yeah. Evelyn is an archetype. They're part of my Psych 101 teas. No, I got 95 credits, I didn't get the degree, but I studied fucking long enough, okay? Evelyn is an archetype of the girl that Tammy always may have secretly admired from afar or aimed to be, or you know what I'm saying? Or the girl that she thought the NBA player would go for. So when Kenny went for Tammy, because Tammy is pretty, but she's still an Aries, she's still rough around the edges, she still has she doesn't have that pristine that finishing, that refinement that she may, because Libra rules that. Libra, the opposite of Aries, rules refinement, grace, delicacy, class, tact. And Aries have been accused of being tactless. Per my studies, you have your own studies, but I have mine. We all have our, different schools of thoughts. We all have our own respective studies. Because I'm not looking for, I don't look for agreement. I don't need that cheerleading, co-signing shit. I think because of my unique way of insight, I knew early on, like, I don't seek no co-signers and corroborators, because I've been called unique for years, most of my whole life. So I'm like, okay, so maybe my insight is unique. And people are like, oh, you think? But in a harmless way, if I say so myself, okay? So, but with that said, I know not to be secretly lusting for corroborators. Fuck no. And I'm lazy. I'm emotionally lazy, if you will. That takes work, longing for some damn corroborators. Oh, fuck no. It resonates as truth, I keep it. I told you, but my teachers done taught me, okay? Anywho, if it don't, I don't keep it. Okay, now, back to my point. I think that Tammy, and it's not just Tammy, this is a world, global thing, where you look from afar at the it girls, the in crowd. There was a song called The In Crowd, I think. Yeah, I think so. Maybe I put the link down below if I find the shit. I forgot who it was by. But yeah, this is before we were born, Tammy. Tammy, we're the same generation. Okay? Before we were born, after we're gone, maybe it'll change, I don't know. Probably before our mamas was born, wanting to be in that inner circle. Lord, and Ed must be aware of it. Don't she have a book called The Inner Circle? She must be aware that she's the it girl. Now, I'm wondering if it came, the itness came with the money, the fiat, when she got with the NBA. But no, she knew she had it. Because to even go that route, to make yourself present for the NBA players, she knew, I think she probably was that it girl in the Boogie Down. In school, she has the light. Well, she's Spanish, but she has the light skin, and I don't know what year the weaves come out. And no, but she's Spanish. Is that her hair? That's probably her hair. The length, I don't know. But she had look in the Bronx. So she probably knew early on, how can I monetize my beauty? Yeah, Sag. That's the lucky sign of the zodiac too. No, she knew early on, like, I'm not going to look like this and stay broke. Oh, fuck no. No. And Sagittarius is the hunter. Let me get out of my town. Certain Udus, depending upon what your Udu is, you'll make more of a better life for yourself outside of your hometown. Y'all better know y'all Udu. ODU. Okay, you better look that shit up, okay? Anywho, I digress. So I think wanting to be accepted by the popular ones plagued a lot of people, not just Tammy. You know what I mean? And I was always into fashion, but I just like fashion. I know what Libra's doing in my natal chart. Libra rules fashion. I just like fashion. New York is the fashion capital of the world. So I had a bunch of boosting buddies early. My mother wasn't buying that expensive shit. She got cute pieces from the thrift, because the Upper East Side had thrift shops for your ass, okay? She got a couple of cute pieces, and I have to pass a class and you get one piece. For the past, a good report card, one piece. Okay, you pick out one thing. And we're in a thrift shop. I like the thrift shops now as an adult. But as a high schooler, I thought the thrift shop was the most embarrassing. She was like, "Are you kidding me? These clothes, they look clean like new." And I'm like, I want my own new stuff. I can't afford the full regular retail price for this stuff. You know, you get the Izod, the Polo, the shit. You know, high school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, I'm going to befriend some boosters and figure out how you do this shit, okay? Teach you how to do that there. Never mind, okay, listen to me. Oh, my God, I'm almost going to have them. I got a half hour to go. Okay, listen to me. I would like to say I liked nice things. And because I know what Libra's doing in my chart, yeah, pretty much. So I had the nice things I had to get. It took me a minute to get it. And even before that, Mommy gave me the frilly dresses and the Mary Jane shoes and the penny loafers. I went to high school in Manhattan. That wasn't the shit. I'm like, this apparel ain't the shit I'm wearing. We knew not to wear leads because people fight you down and take the lead patch. And certain leads I liked. I liked that smoky gray one they had. If it's too popular, I don't want it no how. You know what I'm saying? And then it's popular and people getting harassed behind the Lee patch. I'm like, oh, fuck you, Lee. But I did like Levi's and I like Wranglers and Big Johns and never mind the good jeans, Forenzas and shit. Edwin's, all them jeans was the shit. Let me find some Edwin, Sergio Valente, Sassoons. My uncle was one of the big willies from Harlem, and he used to treat my cousin all the time. Yeah, read the memoir. But she told him, you should take her shopping too. But I had to ask her, why the fuck are you just taking you? What's going on? We was young kids, little girls. So I had one big shopping spree with him. But when I outgrew those clothes, I was hurt. The Sassoons and Sergio Valente and all that shit. Gloria Vanderbilt. Those name brands was a big thing back then. Is it still is? I don't know. But my point is, once you start dressing like that, you attract certain friends anyway. So I'm not saying we were the in crowd or whatever, but when the labels change, so do the homies. I still had my staple core friends that I would cherish because we were friends before the labels. You know what I'm saying? These are my true blue, my buddies, your girlfriends, your friends, your homies. Designer wear, here comes new friends that wear that shit too. And I think that's the kind of circle that Evelyn was in. And Tammy, I don't know, being married to Kenny, she should have had access to Fiat to get it too. Or did she even know what to pick out or have the wherewithal to style herself in that? You know what I mean? You're born with that gift. Stylists make the money they make because they're born with that gift. You know what I'm saying to you? So that may have troubled her. Low-key trouble, not being accepted by those quote-unquote fly girls. Shout out to Omar Tyree. He had a book by that title. I read it too. Back in the days, I used to gobble up books like I do snacks. And that's a lot of gobbling. Just reading. I'm still addicted to reading, but now I want to read about the truth of life, why do they still oppress us? You know what I'm saying? So that's another topic. Oh, pardon me, I know the yawnies is addictive. This is not even a TIFF. You guys saw my new series, TIFF, The Insomniac Files. When I can't go to sleep, I just get on here and ramble. It is what it is. Righteous rambling. Hold on. Pardon me, y'all. It is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. Hold on. Yeah, so, well, yeah, so the need, aside from Maslow's, because he just says, you know, hierarchy, you want to be accepted and all that other shit. Octavia Butler mentioned humans and hierarchy in her book, too. I look at it, too. I look at it like this, too, with the organ harvesting that's reported on the internet. If you have a surplus of melanin, they only want melanated organs. They don't want Caucasoid more organs. And that's something, the people that the planet is programmed to hate, that's where they want to take from. Because someone I dislike, I don't want their organs. I don't want their cellular memory in me. Shout out to Black Dot who mentioned that. Oh, hell no. I don't want nothing from them. I don't want their food. With hate, I always marvel at the cooks that they had in the kitchen. And you want me to breastfeed your baby? You don't even like me. You want me to put my titty nipple in your baby mouth? Those two items always bug me out. I don't like you, but I want you to cook for me and breastfeed my baby. Really? No, if I don't like a person, I'm repelled. I don't want anything from them, let alone an organ. But again, that only furthers my study. I digress. Also, Nico's video on Aries compatibility. Because we know Aries was a Caucasian race, I tend to look at all Aries videos. Because the astrologer that's speaking may not have dawned on them. So they speaking honestly about Aries. It's pouring out. So I looked at his video, and when he said Aries want inclusion, I said, O-M to the G. Wow. Because the original people, because they said the whole planet was melanated, brown and black, before Yakub went in the cave and did his invention. I'm not saying it. It's per my studies. It's on the internet. You can Google Yakub and find out for yourself in the cave, okay? The cave is dark, you know, room is dark, outcome. Yakub, I see what you was doing, okay? And they have test tubes now. They had test tubes then. I see the helicopter on the wall in Kemet, what's called Egypt, right? Okay. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Didn't Lauryn Hill sing that in that song Superstar to Wyclef? Ain't nothing new. Come on, baby, light my fire. One of them, she said, ain't nothing new under the sun, okay? The Prodigy book, he says it's not who did it first, who did it, it's who did it best. With that, I usually say it's the first one, the original man. But I digress. Okay, now listen. Now, what was I finna say? Hold on. Why I brought up the original man? How did I bring up the original? Ain't this a bitch? I need ginkgo biloba. What is that? I know you're probably like, you ain't getting none by now. And I went to the health food store, but I forget. I gotta take a list. You know, you go in and you just buy all kinds of other shit. And you be like, what did I came in here for? Yeah, bitch. The short-term memory, but my long-term is on fleek. You can ask my fourth house about that. Okay? Ask my fourth house about the long-term memory. Okay. Now, I'm trying to figure out why. Shout out to FD. You know, you didn't give CK a shout out when you. Ooh, CK was mad when you did. Okay, never mind. I digress. What, why did I bring up the original man? It was for a reason about acceptance, I think. Oh, shit. The original cell. The point of the matter is, if you were cultivated, conceived, when they were making love, if those two people accepted and liked each other, you as an individual will have issue when you're not accepted or liked. Because you were crafted in acceptance and likability. Do you see I see where that come from? I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all get it. But no, don't take out the business cards, Leo. Let him play it. Go ahead, go and play shit. I'll just pick it up when you finish fucking it up. But don't fuck it up, Leo. Now I don't predict the shit that's fucked up. Listen to me. This is what we have to know. If you have acceptance in your family, I don't give a fuck. Black sheep and shit. It is what it is. The way they did me, I should have won rejecting y'all. But fine, rejection. What they say, the people say, rejection is God protection. I say rejection is my ancestors' protection. Okay, fine, fuck by me. Energy don't feel right. Ghost, gotta go. Okay, now listen to me. Don't concern yourself with being accepted outside of context. Do you see what I'm saying? The jaguar don't be accepted by the lion pride, and they both cats and felines. Do you see what I'm saying to you? The cheetah don't want to be accepted by the jaguar. They don't. I won't say they don't give a fuck. It does. Don't. This is how I'm gonna try to end on a good note with this, of hope. Please, especially young people, listen to this. Y'all tweet this to the young people, please. Don't concern yourself with being accepted out of context. Do you see what I'm saying? If I met a chubby, brown, eccentric, funny lady, and she didn't accept me, if I desired to be accepted by her, I told you, balance with me, my God. Libra, okay? Balance. If I cared to be buddies with her and friends, and it was a shun, and she's brown and chubby and funny, I may feel a little like, oh, mercy. Because it's within aesthetic context. It just is. Don't let me know her natal chart, and we within astro context too. I'm like, oh, I guess it is what it is, girl. But I'll be in my heart, I'm like, what happened? She don't recognize a mirror when she see one. Break this mirror over her fucking head, old bitch. But I won't do it. It just be a thought as I drive home. Do you see that? Listen to me. When I do drive, I don't drive much. I got the, my license. No, de facto. I don't know if the Moors listen to this. Don't want your license really, but never mind. Shout out to the Moors. Listen to me. Shout out to Arlene Bay. Oh, your last video. Thank you, Arlene Bay. That's a good one. I'll listen to it again before the Google goons come in and start some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Well, never mind. I digress. Listen to me. I know you're like, girl, we've been listening for 2.5 hours. You don't get to the point. The point is, I want to make sure I covered all the basketball points for basketball wives. But that's why she slapped Mika. Because Mika kept repeating, you said that you didn't want to be down with the girls, or somehow Mika was fucking up her hopes of being accepted into the Shawnee circle. And she slapped her to thwart truth. She slapped her to silence her. You see what I'm saying to you? When VH1 could have played that shit back. Okay? Evelyn is an archetype of the type of girl Tammy always wanted to be down with. And then marrying an NBA baller, she thought she would be invited into that circle, that inner circle of wives or women, girlfriends that date NBA players. And I don't think they ever invited her in. I don't think so. The dope factor is when you don't even want to be in that motherfucking circle. I give you an example. Shout out to Mrs. Michelle Obama. And I know people who know. If you know, you know. Don't call me a coonhead talking about you. Well, what did Obama do for? Please, I'm not trying to take it for Obama, the president. His wife, melanated surplus, beautiful woman with hips, just gorgeous body, a real woman's body. I'm talking about her. There was something that, not even from her. I'm gonna tell you, one time I was like, she's the shit, stately. When she never mentioned anything about how her roommate's mom treated her in the Princeton College, something with a dormitory. This is paraphrased because the person herself mentioned it. And is that not power? She never mentioned this, not publicly. Class. So, because I'm like, why is the roommate mentioning this? What the fuck? I don't get it. But at least she was honest from what she was saying, okay? She was in a dorm. Acceptance. Do you see? When you become okay with not being accepted, you're a god. But Michelle Obama probably know all kinds of American history. Was like, I ain't trying to be accepted by these fucking racist ass crackers. Fuck, oh, I can get this degree and get to go. Get the degree and get coast. But in any event, now, when he was first elected, the Caucasoid woman came out and said, I was supposed to be her roommate, or I was her roommate in Princeton. But when my mom came in and saw that was a black girl, she marched to the administrative office and said, my daughter would not share a room with a Negro, or how I would paraphrase, and just was livid. You put my daughter in a room with a black girl, and just absolutely livid. Like, what is she even doing at Princeton? You know, this is how the racist marbles spin. You know, in reverse, dented in dementia. No shade to the racists. But I'm just saying, some of us think that that's psychotic thinking. We do. It makes no sense. You have a passionate vibe for someone you don't have a passionate connection to. Per the psychology classes I sat in, those professors said that's psychotic. And they were Caucasian males, okay? Oh, true, they didn't put it in the context of racism, but they just was like, I think he was talking about stalkers. To feel passionate about someone you don't have a passionate connection to, at least for the stalker. I'm not even defending stalkers. Other people are like, girl, you ain't fit to defend no damn stalkers. Like, no, but for the stalkers, for the most part, they've been studying you. They've been watching you. They've been watching your movies and your celebrities who get it, whatever. So they think they know you through their cinematic lens, if you will. For someone who's a racist, they just see your skin color. They didn't study your movies, or they don't know your transcript, your resume. They just saw the skin color and then they ready to attack. That is psychotic. You know nothing about the person other than their skin color. Oh, never mind, y'all. But they're just, no, I'm not trying to cure racism in this one video. No, I keep studying, because I do. I just keep studying, okay? Now, what's called racism? I think that's too puny a word for the horrors that happen in America. Oh, gosh. All over the world. That they slapped that, and they named it themselves. Like, we know you're going to call it something, but we don't want you to call it hate or psychotic or jealous or envy or warped fascination. No, we don't want you to call it those adjectives. We'll give you the name to call what it is we're doing to you. We're going to call it racism. I like how Bill Maher mentioned the race, the speed, competitiveness to get somewhere. A race, like a race. Yeah, I like how you did that, Bill Maher. Definitely aquarium marbles. You know, sometimes they spin cool. Okay. I don't know the new Bill Maher. I stopped watching them after a while. I was like, who the fuck is this person? The old Bill Maher. Never mind. The Bill Maher, but he's stated some brave shit in truth. Okay. Now listen. Pardon me. Pardon the pauses. The yawnies. Listen. Now, Yoni, can you get your mind? What's talking about? Get your dirty mind out there. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Okay, now listen to me. Acceptance. Well, let me go back to the episode. Yeah, also, I think Evelyn is constantly trying to repair some shit she ignored. Remember when Tammy put her hand in her face at the restaurant they was in? I think that troubled Evelyn. Because that was karma for how you treated Susie and Jennifer in my book. But, you know, remember that time Tammy was like, put that fork down, and she was all in her face. See, Tammy's not scared of her. She can't bully Tammy. Of course, she can give catty comebacks and shit. But she can't bully her like she did Jennifer and Susie. So I think the catty comebacks is like trying to repair the times Tammy bucked up on her. You know what I mean? And Tammy's bucking up on her because you are the archetype, the look that never accepted me. You're the look I never can achieve. Even with money, I don't seem like I feel like I can achieve it rightly. You are that look. It's that resentment. Is that resentment? It is. It is. Also, with 50 Cent told Oprah, Dr. Maya Angelou, only equals can be friends. When 50 was talking about Floyd Mayweather, he said he's the only friend I have that I don't have to worry about that money thing with. I'm paraphrasing. I said, oh. So in that moment, I was like, that's why moneyed up people prefer to be friends with other moneyed up people, because there's no burden or pressure of somebody saying, can I borrow $20,000 to pay bills or something? That's got to be, you know what, speaking of that, Willie D, I saw the video of Willie D. The title is, I think I paid off my wife's bills or something. That Willie D video, when he said, Willie shared a personal little, it's not tidbit, what's the word for short, little vignette, short stories. And I'm a writer, I know I should know this. I think a personal vignette, is it a vignette? It's another word in vignette. Well, he shared a little personal little nugget with us. How he was dating somebody and she asked him for $25,000 to pay off her credit card bills. And she was like, you got it. It was nothing for you. Now, as a woman, I hope you didn't, he didn't say, I hope she didn't fuck him. Because if you didn't fuck him, it's no pressure. You know what I mean? You could be friends with any dude, moneyed up or not. My motto is don't ask me for shit, and I won't ask you for shit. Point blank, period. Don't ask me for nothing. Because as soon as you do, I'm going to start asking. Balance, if we go with Libra scales, balance again. Don't ask me for that. You know what I'm saying? We can go Dutch. I'm fine with Dutch. We can go out to eat. As long as we can eat somewhere I can afford it, okay? Then I have to trust you. Back in the days, oh, they used to talk about dudes who were with money now. Moneyed up street hustlers. I think the Psych 101 thing with that, if I had to assess it psychologically, they resented that she wanted their money. Like, she just want my money. Well, do you just want her honey? What the fuck? Even exchange, no robbery. What the fuck? But I think everybody, that like thing, acceptance, they want to be accepted for who they are, aside from the money. But then you went and became a big baller for women that want you. It's a fucking complex paradox, like for your ass, okay? But that they want that acceptance, like, would you want me if I had no money? Would you want me if I had no whips and diamonds? And do you just want me for me? But again, that's a kudos to the parents, because they must have made love. If you want someone to accept you just for you, aside from the accoutrement, that means you were created and conceived in that realm and that energy of soul acceptance. SOLE and SOUL. Soul acceptance. So now you want to be accepted in how you was crafted to begin with in this incarnation. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So that's what I think that was partially. But that happened to a Caucasian. You look at TED Talks. There's a very, very Caucasian Jewish looking woman, and she went out on a date. She met him from a dating site, and they racked up the bill to $1,300. I'm like, in food? But she couldn't control what he was ordering. She was, in her mind, she was like, he paying for it. I ain't gonna tell him what to order, but it was probably an expensive shishi poo poo restaurant. Because how do you rack up $1,300 in food in one sitting at a restaurant? I'm like, what the fuck are they? It must be the liquor. Maybe a bottle of champagne, old school champagne. I don't know what the fuck he ordered. I don't know. Because he needs a Caucasians now. I'm like, $1,300? That's way more than our monthly grocery bill. What the fuck are you eating? With Chris Rock, what are you eating? Yeah, his stand up. Never mind. Listen. But she didn't pay it no mind because she's thinking he's paying for the dinner. You know, whip out the credit card. You know, Caucasian credit card. You know, black card for the Caucasians. But she didn't pay it no mind. She just was like, you know, on a date. Honey, he was like, I'll be back. I'm going to the bathroom. When they go to the bathroom, see if they taking everything with them, please. Do you see that? Remember where they parked. Remember all that shit. Or if you meet them there, you don't even know where they parked. Oh, gosh. Jeez, Lord. Leo, what the name of Jesse James is going on? Are you bored? Hi, Leo. Hi, baby. Anyway, so, your TED Talks, he left her with a $1,300 bill. I was so hurt, and I know, don't call me a coonhead, the conscious people may be listening, but I was hurt for her. $1,300 in one sitting. She said that was her rent. She paid, of course, a credit card. She said, but that was her whole rent for that month. I don't know how she paid the rent. I didn't ask her. Would you ask? It's in polite. But find that TED Talks if you can. Is it a dating? The title should be like dating or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm telling you, from the hood, New York hood, that was the talk back then. Because I was like, oh my. Because looking at the TED Talks as a grown woman, I was like, heavens, that was talked about back in the 80s in the hood. How, you know, you want to date. City Island was a shit back then with Big Baller, out of control Baller. And he's ordering all sorts of shit. And you double dates, I heard this happen a lot too, because then him and his friend like, oh, I got one friend, not together, not in unison. Oh, because it was beepers in the 80s. Let me go answer this page. So you got to get up and go find a payphone to answer your beeper. That got me out of liking drug dealers right away with what's called street pharmacists, okay? I'm like, that's what they, and I'm a foodie? Oh, fuck no. And then the other guy get a beep. I guess they beep with each other. I don't know what the fuck going on, okay? How the shit was set up. And he'd be like, oh, yeah, yo, ma, I'll be back on the answer this beep. And very common in the 80s for him to go find a payphone too to answer his page. And then it's hours. They sitting there like, are they coming back? And then you didn't even have a ride home if you rode up there with them. Oh, I heard nightmare stories. I was like, oh, no. They cute and all. Let me find a nigga working at UPS. Shout out to Biggie. A messenger. Guys with regular jobs, you didn't hear that reputation. They didn't have no reputation leading you at the fucking restaurant with the food and the bill. Let me get me a regular fucking guy. Okay, I had a couple of street hustlers and scramblers. They ain't do that to me, though. Thank heavens. The one that got my virginity, the Capricorn. Never mind. That's in the memoir. But no, he still fed me. What the leaving you with a food bill after he done ate too? What the fuck? I don't know if they did it just for laughs and kicks, or again they thought you just wanted their money and be treated. I don't know. But that was going around the hood, that news like a motherfucker, and it made me like a regular guy. I'm like, no, I'm leaving these street niggas alone. I done told you I've been a foodie since way back. Not when I lived in Harlem. I was thin as a rail, skinny as hell, and I'd still like candy and shit, but this will hold the food in my mouth and I eat it. And my mom, like, why are you not eating? What's wrong with you? Then they get a beat and eat dinner. I'm like, dinner became traumatic. Like, you get a beat for like, coming home late, missing curfew. No, do you want to get beat at the dinner table? No, I associated dinner with beatings in Harlem when I was skinny. But, I don't know. We moved to Queens. I turned into a foodie. I'm still candy and junk food, but, food. Like, your food. Queens did. I don't have a different effect on my eating habits. Weird. I digress. Now, that was it for that, okay? With me, like in street niggas. It's the alpha males, the appeal, seductive. Too many girls on set and got left at the daggone dinner table. I'm like, did y'all have the money? They said we had to scrounge and find it. The hard part was getting home. And that's another thing. I'm like, you go to City Island? Nah, nigga. Local. Yeah, take me to a restaurant near train stations and bus. You got to get home. the fuck? And they laugh like, oh, you heard it. Niggas know the hood. Oh, you heard about that? Word. The City Island abandonment. Well, they had a name for it. CIA. City Island abandonment. It wasn't like the CIA. Something. Yeah, abandoned on City Island. Never mind. It was a fucking name for the shit. Being abandoned on City Island on dates. Why? Never mind. Anyway, ladies, who that happened to from New York back in the days, if there's any consolation, find TED Talks. It happened to a Caucasian woman too. $1,300. I think he ordered wine and expensive bottles, the whole bottle. Because ain't no food worth $1,300 that I can think of. $1,300 on fucking food in a restaurant? I don't even think caviar. There's caviar. I'm going to look up food, expensive food on the internet as soon as I finish this video. I got 10 minutes. But I'll finish off with the acceptance shit next week for Tammy, because Tammy, you touched my heart with those tears. You said I just wanted to be friends with them, and all they do is talk about me, because it's out of context, Tammy. It's out of context. It's just, I'm not gonna say fuck the she poo poo bitches. Like Deltas don't want to be friends with AKAs, and vice versa. Do you see what I'm saying? Tammy, if you more of a Delta energy, you can't pledge AKA. They see you a mile away, like, where the fuck is she coming? Where she think she going? It's a frequency. It's energy. It's energy, mama. It just is. Oh, you touch my heart with those tears, because it's the honesty, it's courage and honesty that a lot of people don't have. You know what I mean? I guess you're tired of being angry for being rejected by them. So you want to help a lot of people with this next episode. You are. And have that energy from junior high school and acceptance go into adulthood. I never wanted to be accepted because, again, the designer labels kind of had you accepted from those type of bitches. But I didn't want to stay too long because they seem mean to women. Well, we little girls, to girls who don't dress like that. What is the sense of being mean to them for? They shouldn't even be on your radar. Why are you noticing them? I would say this in a cipher. Oh, she just weird. She fly, but I ain't fly no more. Fuck fashion. I'm fashion. After fam robbed my house, I said, fuck fashion. I thought God didn't want me to have fashion. I said, oh, fuck fashion. All that expensive shit they got. The fuck, my Joan and David Oxford shoes and labels, y'all. And that Gucci, I'll never find that Gucci probably on eBay selling for G's. It's vintage and they ain't making it no more. To this day, I wonder what family member got that Gucci. The beige barrel one, y'all. The beige barrel one, bitch. Who got that? I wonder if they even have enough presence of mind to keep it. And I'm sitting here telling them, I hope they lost it. I hope it got lost in the fire somewhere. Jesus. Because I'm going to look up that Gucci and see what it's worth now. Oh, gosh. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. But that was enough for me to say, fuck labels. Because they can go. You see, they can totally fucking go. I know I didn't have apartments insurance back then in the early 90s. They didn't have that feature. I don't know. No, I didn't have it. Even then, I got the Gucci in the 80s. Gucci don't make that no more. Oh, y'all keep your vintage shit in storage somewhere. Keep it out your houses. If you got some shit you know the designer ain't making no motherfucking more, I suggest you go to get a storage shed and keep it there. Cool, one with temperature control. That's what I would get that shit out your house. Them one of a kind shits, get that shit the fuck out your house, okay? Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. What else I got? Let me see. I'll follow, because you like, girl, you ain't even cover acceptance well. Because I do want this for the babies. A young girl could hear this video. The next video, next episode, episode 8, I'm going to cover acceptance and how to get over that. Don't, what they say, go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And I've been called eccentric, okay? I used to be one to accepted by what's called non-eccentrics, what normal. I'm like, nah, fuck all that. No. That's it. I have to accept me. That's it. Because when you ascend, when your soul exits your husk and you got to ascend, your self-acceptance is what's fucking necessary to get that flight going, okay? Flight boss. Shout out to Dolo. I don't know, that just came to me. Yeah, your self-acceptance is what's necessary to get your flight on. Frequent flyer miles on the real, okay? Cosmic shit. Love self. Get into self. It's nice to have a Papa Bear, but he distant here in the house. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see him? I'm looking at him and looking back at the screen, y'all. Yeah, he did. In my tatas, y'all don't see the tatas, do you? Well, I need to get dressed to do these shits. I know the guy got the shit covered, but goddamn, why am I even telling the shit? Fears, let me cover. Did y'all see the titty balls? You know, these geeky motherfuckers. Y'all seen the movie No Way Out? Shit with Kevin Costner? I don't want to see my titty balls. Well, that was TMI. Well, the whole shit is 3 hours, so the whole shit is TMI. It is what the fuck it is, and it ain't what it ain't, and that's that. The next video, I'm going to try to zero in more on Basketball Wives, if I can. Disseminating Moon, okay? Shit, no. I'm going to try to zero in, because young people need, especially with the XXXTentacion thing, about kids saying he helped us with depression and things of that nature. And I remember the elders used to say to us back in the days, you ain't got no bills. What the hell you blue for? You should not have a care in the world with no bills. But when you get grown, you be like, why do grown-ups keep bringing up bills and why we should be happy every day, all day? And you get grown and you get bills, you be like, okay, I see why grown-ups keep bringing that up. Like, because you young, you're like, why they keep bringing up bills? But that was their motto. You ain't got no bills. What the hell are you unhappy for? But the teen years, that Jupiter opposing Saturn. Never mind. Next video, ever mind. Okay, we're gonna talk about acceptance, and Tammy, you can really help a lot of kids. Okay, Aries and Leo govern kids too. You can help a lot of kids with acceptance. You know what I'm saying, Tammy? You can. Write a children's book if you don't want to fool with too many kids. Impatience, I don't know, because Aries is known to be impatient, but I still find them to be good with kids. Y'all notice that? Aries, fire signs in general, I find to be really good with kids, and I know why I study the elements, but. Yeah, Tammy, write a children's book on acceptance, because a lot of people struggle with this in adulthood because it wasn't quelled or cured in childhood. You know what I mean? We're still trying to cure childhood traumas as adults, and yes, don't flaunt them or ignore them. Cure them, because it helps with your evolution. It is your evolution, curing childhood traumas. You know what I mean? The sum total of DLC. We said sum total of our life experiences. We are. Your childhood is your foundation. You know what I mean? The inception is the love making that brought you about. The conception. Listen to me. Find a way to love yourself. It's something you do good. You bake cake good. You bake pies good. Something you love about yourself. Focus on that. Find out who you are. Know your natal chart. Know your Udu. Know your gematria. Focus on your personal math. Know who you are. You know what I mean? Knowing what I know, I wouldn't want no circle with Shawnee or Evelyn at all. No. And Shawnee's a low-key Evelyn. They both fire signs. They both Sagittarius, ain't they? You know what I mean? Shawnee don't like her bitchiness to wear the bitchiness on her sleeve too tough out in public. But you know, we can easily ask Shaquille if he got with Evelyn. Somebody probably did. And the way Eric said that to Jennifer that day in that episode, Eric knows. He knows something. Y'all, Unlock Hollywood, y'all interviewer blogs, get Eric and motherfucking Shaquille alone. Shaquille is a Pisces. Water and earth tends to keep. Shaquille loves his children. He's not going to never say it. He's not. But if he fucked Laura, reportedly fucked Laura allegedly, all my shit is alleged with this shit, okay? Not Laura. Yeah, that's her name, Laura. Yeah. So it's not, you know, beneath him to get with his wife's acquaintances, if you will, or people she know. I don't know. Shaq is a Pisces. But because he loves his kids, he'll never say publicly. But honey, if y'all see Shaq in a state where you can record, what the thing with Monique? Only one person got to agree to being recorded. Where was she at? California? I don't know where the fuck she. Find that state with that statue, and y'all get Shaq alone and ask him. Shit, Eric, you do the interview. Eric already know. But if you know, you know. Yeah, people say I don't believe Ev did it. I don't know what to believe. I don't know. She seems to like the fuck. She like fucking. That's the rumor mill. And not only that, some women want to fuck your man, not because they hate you per se, because usually some shit like, I hate that bitch, I fuck a man, watch. Or secretly hate it because they were friends, you know, like low-key hate. Or some women just want to burst your bubble. Like, I guess that's a form of hate. You think you have a happy household? You think, you know, married with kids and millions of fiat dollars? You think it's a perfect household? I'm gonna prove that wrong. Just, it's a game. Like, you know, not just you want to fuck a 7-footer and see what his dick. Some women just want to see the dick of a 7-foot tall man. Like, damn, he big. Like, is his dick? Does his dick complement that height, or does it diss that height? Some women just, I just want to see your dick. It can start from there. And he a Pisces? Shit, fantasy is ruled by Pisces. I just want to see your penis. I just want to see it. You're big. I want to see it. I don't know. I just know that I don't know what to believe with that. I would put his motherfucking ass on lie detector test. Shawnee, you can afford to buy that lie detector machine and secretly hire the proctor to do the shit. Make them sign a fucking NDA and keep your mouth shut to your grave, fucking some shit. Oprah had her employees sign the fucking gag order to the fucking grave. Ain't that some shit? You can fire, you can quit. Gag order to the grave. You want to work for Harpo, okay? It is what the fuck it is, okay? And let the proctor sit there and Shaq, you gonna sit here right here in the house and do this test, bitch. Shawnee, make that nigga sit in your kitchen and do that shit. Yeah, how he talk?